ɛna afei nso Ghana National Fire Service ɔmo unita ɛwɔ Kumasi ɔmo nso abɔ ho mmɔden paa yɛnya ɔmo a yɛne ɔmo bɛdi nkɔmmɔ ɛna anɔpa yi na yɛbusa bibia kyerɛ sɛ Kumasi Asante Kotoko ɔmo match a ɔmo bɛbɔ ɛwɔ Confederation Cup no deɛ akɔ so deɛ kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo bɛtumi abɔ ɛwɔ Babayara yɛbɛkɔ club no mu nso ebi mu aka wɔ ha ebi mu sɛ ɛyɛ Kumasi Asante Kotokofoɔ na ɛna ama NSC foɔ no sika ɛna ɔmo de yɛ deɛ ɔmo yɛ ɛwɔ Babayara agoprama so no yɛbɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ ɛna anɔpa yi nsɛm wei ne nsɛm bi a keka ɛka ho ara no ɛna yɛbɛdi wonim sɛ Kwasi Adan nso Champions of Champions ɛba so ɛyɛ FA Cup winners ɛne Premier League ɛyɛ winners ɛna ɛbɛbɔ ɛno kyerɛ sɛ Gold Stars ɛne Kumasi Asante Kotoko ɛna ɛbɛbɔ Sunday yɛde ho nsɛm nyinaa ɛbɛbrɛw Akwasi Asempa atranse saa nso ɛna Krobia Asante nso atranse enuanom mechia mo ema makwaba eba show yi so
Obiba Joso
sacked in the morning. You are going to sack you're going to be sacked in the morning. Sacked in the morning.
Grisby
before someone. Now,
sacked in the morning.
You are going to sack in the morning.
Sacked in the morning. You are going to sack in the morning.
No, my Ruben.
I didn't hear you. No. I hear you.
Ruben. Grisby town for no.
My goodness. I didn't understand because it's a football reason. Atra.
12-11 on penalties.
Atra.
12-11 on penalties after 2-2. But Charlie, Andre Onana, no, I think say he's done.
Sacked in the morning.
He's done at Manchester.
You are going to be sacked in the morning.
Because who concede those goals?
Sacked in the morning. You are going to be sacked in the morning.
No, tell me why Andre
Masa
should be
number
one.
No one will sit on this show today. No, or the blame Nina Sawanana. No one is going to allow that to happen today on this show. Say Obiba China show is so ne. Now,
no, but you can't.
No,
but you can't talk about. No, but you
problems are united. You born drain no. No, I born no bed. No, that's why Unana. That one. No one will sit here and allow that to happen.
Wo. Say Benjamin Asare. Eda Accra House of Folk. Post him. Now or consider those goals. You believe it?
No. I'll believe it.
Yes.
No, it is only one goal.
You'll be
the first goal. There was nothing could have done about it. There was not much could have done about it.
Okay.
Second goal, no dear. I know they say on Opie, and even I don't want to blame the defenders.
How
near then? Omujejan say toys ne.
And for na Nigeria house.
Friends Omujejan say toys. Ya ball corner.
Who share game ni bi.
Me say ball corner.
Me say
ball aba. Goalkeeper fi chire. Mujama 2 players ejamachi enya ball in the table. What did the defenders do?
Wo na me know Accra Sports Stadium. And a has player echo ball penalty President Cup.
Yes.
Obufu ya till so odru fie.
Yes.
So
me bu ne fu enya because of penalty no. The attitude now.
So say
goalkeeper penalty at that time no.
So goalkeeper eda pomu. Now or the exhibit that attitude now go shena. You can't say international is mobi in Kanwasem. In fact, you can't talk about a Manchester defeat, without talking about Andrew Nana.
Yes. You can talk about
part
him,
of the
and you can also talk about the star-studded £985 million players. A team of 3.1 million, 3.5 million pounds players.
It doesn't make his goalkeeper. No, he was not bad on the day.
I have not said that. I'm saying that. My point is that Onana was bad. Just like the other players also so bad.
No, but
if you are putting a blame, Onana can take maybe the largest part of it, but say Onana will not be fair. Because to play a team of 3.1 million pounds, now to me and dominating, and I said, Satin will against Arsenal, only one shot on target. Say Satin will against Arsenal. So the players couldn't defend and dominate them and say chomo have a bomb. A team 4-5-0. This is a team that Chelsea beat 11 or so 0.
Me say that team was better than Manchester United from the blast of the whistle. Better than Manchester United. But you can't talk about yesterday's game without calling Onana out.
Yes. And I'm saying
Basically, that's my point.
Yes, so I'm saying that, and dog can no correct. In the same way, I call Kunya out.
Yes.
In the same way, I'll call Mbemu out.
Yes.
In the same way, I'll call Heaven, Money,
which
of your players didn't play? At the point,
and I make us say, they were better than Manchester United. From the blast of the whistle to the end of the penalty shootout. So it's everybody, Obiba, including the coach.
Late 70s,
Yes.
In draft, one of the few days a ball cannot crack.
Yes.
In draft,
yes.
One of the few days a borrow a cannot crack.
Especially the first half, said the Manchester United a ball no football cannot crack.
In draft, penalty shootout nearby no. Me from me and me buko to G.
And our bomb pie.
Jesus Christ say, Jesus Christ. Me the Grimsby Town Football Club eba winning. Omakun. Emo mweni mungwase. Die omeya ye no shomweni onya.
Of course, they didn't.
Emo mweni mungwase.
Nenye so mulusu sa game.
No way.
Nenye so mulusu sa
no way.
Yes, nenye so mulusu sa game.
Unim.
Me baby am question me catch obi say it's not fair. It will not be fair for them to lose the game yesterday.
I have this boy Atipu or Class FM. Me boy me boy. So they're not on me chatty. And I say he said prior to the season, he said Amaro will be the first coach to be sacked, but I'm out for I disagree with him. But for him, Satana halftime, Tina Grimsby United 2-0. And I say, Onu Odim say, United they have a winning game. But still, that's not a good sign for Amorim.
Sure.
Me I also believe same. In the right better or late, Saturday 2-1. I'm sorry, right, the game now, own share game now. Because game na Obia any day, ADHD. Because they need fair game. And when I'm so no crowd turn crowd na give me fair. Now not for say you really give me off so boa. But we ain't really off.
We ain't really now. Now I hono your match be a really match be off.
No,
yes sir, snow crab free park.
That day no dey. Inka ye gallon crab ka be sunu crab ka be no so park na so ya bobo.
Me say yes sir, snow crab free. A park so bobo.
What's the green before page no? Enye o normal Emirates
they are 4-tier club.
Enye o normal Emirates because at the fact of the matter is that at some point you could see that the pitch was a bit soggy.
Yes.
But not enough
to rain it off.
No way. Inti Indra did not say borrow. I can't credit. And they say borrow. Borrow can't credit. Borrow can't credit.
Board there be or can't credit.
There be
Bob there or can't credit.
Board can't credit. First game of the season, Arsenal United. Board can't credit.
Football is a scoring game.
No, remember. You see, Prince, if you say that ball can't cry.
Yes.
No, remember. If you say that ball can't cry. If we limit it to the team that wins alone, then that narrative of ball can't cry, it won't come in at all.
Why?
Because United near Arsenal no. So I see ball can't cry, but ball can't cry.
United had won the game.
So I see ball can't cry, but that day ball can't cry because the ball can't cry. United should have won the game. Because they did everything possible. Everything.
But passing around.
No, you're passing around.
And creating chances alone will not win you matches.
Shot on target.
Shot on target do not score.
Boy, they hit their post. No, Prince. So if I'm saying that, if based on that argument, no, I'm saying that based on that argument, then the term say ball can't cry will never come in because. Semino ball.
Ball I can't cry because unya chances are you take your chances.
No, that doesn't always work like that. Football doesn't always work like that. There have been times, sir, a team has been utterly dominant. Why you do bit why your ball money? No,
Arsenal Inter Milan.
We obey first leg, last
season Champions League,
Inter Milan, one shot on target. That shot on target was a penalty.
That game,
I know that game. Oh, me that's me. In there, point, Meto Subulama. We look at Abodan to 4 Subulun, say 3 CD. Marco Toba Kwama. Be all right, we don't know. Abodan to Subulun, 3 CD. Share. Sa game de bi oh emi cha me bim unim de ntia me de no sa game no me the reference wa several times me krobia me ka no maso ma no prince me kon omo mia me call bright me ka mu kumia ni then I made this game no and make a reference. This game no. You go ball San Siro go see Mieza. Arsenal me who's Arsenal dominated team the Arsenal. It was just like Champions League final between Inter and PSG no. Arsenal boboni pressure the Arsenal bona fana fa. Inter ball can penalty po. I think Pate also created a penalty be. I want penalty I'm share one to upon. So Obiba go hear me the start and I have that start of that game on my phone because you tell me be I was start no. So in that same vein, no, Inter won, so then the pandits will come. Inter want tactically way. Tactically say. No. But the stats and everything on that they didn't show that they were tactically anything. The only thing that they showed was that they got a penalty, which was even a dubious penalty,
and they scored.
So
and the best team didn't win.
The better team didn't win. United need Arsenal. Me, I'm an Arsenal fan, but that day the scoreline was unfair to United. And Mikawa said that the scoreline was unfair to United. Mikawa after the game on Monday said the scoreline was not a true reflection of the game. About football and cano cre. Football and cano cre. Inti Obiba. Yeah, I said, and the football goals for the first time. I've guessed the football goals here before. I don't know if you remember. Last season, I see football goals 2 times.
Oh, okay, so Debia.
Yes.
Yes,
I catch the football.
Since 2016, Debia, okay, so Sana Bakubi crowd, they also do a Chiben Antiaco a year every. Ye drew a year, ye new semi scrana brain, San Pijani, do Befi. To the Debia, okay, so
Obiba,
okay, so in Kusiaga.
sometimes a year, Juma, Baum. Can see the football goals. But in reality, the football goals, that's sunny. Every day goes before that same moment. And do you know one thing I made there? Do you know one thing I like about this EFL and FA Cup near there? No, I like it more when the big clubs go to the small towns to go and play, because sometimes it may take years. That's our team. Maybe I say Grimsby Town for no big team like United. That and it's one of those games. That is why the next round, you know, I like parents now a buyer. No, in fact, most of the top teams go away to some of these small teams. In fact, the only top 6 teamer, I think Onya, the only top teamer, Obo home. I think Tottenham, Penna, Obo home. Onya kwa away. Then it's Arsenal Echo, Port Vale, yes. Arsenal Echo, and in draw nearby, you know, the excitement, Prince, Esiwo, Port Vale, and Yasem Ketua. Do you get the point?
Yes.
That's why I mean
this video no Collins video ni wo ho. Mama asema ye kan ho asema. Mama who videos are so.
Oh. So sometimes a small teams who say team be say about why and draw nearby, Munya Bogins when draw nearby. And the excitement. And that was even the first draw. Arsenal draw the first. And now was for nearby. The excitement that you can see. And after we were doing happy. Do you know that ordinarily any small team like that will wish the Omania small team or more but to qualify? For them at this stage they don't care.
No, at this stage they
don't care. All they care is that a big team like Arsenal then. In fact, last season, Arsenal called one team. Arsenal game. Now there were no names on the jersey numbers at the back of the jersey. One of these small teams. No, and anything agrees with the name then. And you see the way I'm jubilate. Victory, to the extent that in Bob not that park and so it had to take Bruno
and Copijano
and Fano and he freaked the crowd. And even do you know what is interesting? The Grimsby crowd didn't even pay attention to the United players.
No.
They didn't even care about them.
No, jubility.
The excitement
they invaded the pitch.
They invaded the excitement. It reminded me of the playoff between Leicester and Watford. The
season no mobile
no that's the only one but Watford share already call playoff finals no they will share try the knee share
the Watford the bar Premier League
no that is but what was exciting about that game was that now Leicester in your late penalty so they were supposed to score that penalty now already call finals no now next Japan game
no Messi
and Amunia SAV penalty no. And on boy and a call for a stereo and a crossbar and heady and so the counter no ne upon game no kure we are class already.
Oko and a Troydini.
And for a series crossing ball by heady ball by a Troydini or run against the two pack race. One ref in Apple, one of the that is one of the most beautiful portions of a game. And that is one video that I post every year. Yes. And one other boxing video between Diego Corrales and one guy, one boxing bout.
No, but the question is that where do Amorim go from here?
Monsakeno. If you are playing
on his reputation,
if you are playing against
NBB,
Grimsby, you are playing against Grimsby, and you still Mr. 3 back there, it's nonsense to me. Now about 5 defenders for me, it's nonsense to me.
Against Grimsby.
Against Inti, I know he obviously say.
Oh no, aside 3 back, onti me ono so waka.
Then
or see onimu she aside the 3 back.
And coach ni adisua no sua ne den. Now Godiola no mo crisis awo mo nsa no. When they go in get stuff, Godiola esesa nioma. The Ancelottis wo mo sesa nioma. Endra Grimsby, you don't play 5 defenders, 3 back for what? Then a woman day ba, then we move kuta a woman day ba. It was a unprotected back one more. Anna, even you see 3 back system, no, the entire Italians in the bar air say mostly one more full backs, you know, are they up to do final third
attack,
and they create and score. They create and score. But Amorim Mudiano, full backs no ankasa no but Udogui the crosses crown no questionable. You see, so about 3 back. So about 3 back. There was special players I had do a mobile. So Obi to say even currently, in fact, the last 10 years, manager we used to 3 back they are successful pano Antonio to Conte. But no Grampo at Napoli. Last season, you know, obo forward.
You can't even in England. He's the only coach out there 3 back.
And special players now one do mobile.
Yes.
Into be hu obekwa akofa Zapa Costa bi ma Chelsea fu nyina abu befu won ti ase but ono no betumi aba be yesa adwuma no. Marcos Alonso bi won.
And as this Nigerian
akofa Victor Osimhen akukolo na team no Chelsea fu mpese won be hu no.
Chelsea boy no a Nigerian. Victor Moses.
Special players bi ana wo de wo mo boss 3 back system no. Hwani days e wo Juventus. Oba Inter Milan na nsenya no. Federico Di Marco and Denzel Dumfries.
No, almost add up to the afternoon.
Yes.
Crosses almost shady.
You see, accurate crosses. They create chances. Or the final third. Womu create overloads. Midfield ube who say womu aye homa ye kwa attack pressure also. And that 3 back system no womu score goals for fun. And you know me
Naso sporting no share goals for fun.
You see,
na the 3 back here Juma a share goals for fun.
Yeah, you see, I was sporting. Say FC Porto enya a good season. Not the same season Benfica and so enya a good season. Automatically Sporting Lisbon. Season Lisbon any Benfica beko form no. Ekwa FC Porto. And no most of these teams now we share no that 3 back system. Ball against Rio Ave. Ball against Gil Vicente. Ball against Tondela. And tell you only one who be share Benfica Porto. So you show ya no ya show you know what be to me massive points no do team ketwan. Adebako na eboa say Alex Ferguson. And say team ketwan ne de
obehyew
moboa. Nti on Chelsea bi ba ye ne draw bi Chelsea hye no a ono so be hye Arsenal kwa hye Liverpool no ya be show yi. Nti ono mostly team ketwan ne de say Alex Ferguson woman no de woman league no. And no ni ade na work for him. Anti enhwese e work for you was Sporting Lisbon no eno an be abekọ ye enso e wa ha no mo. And now situation no me the United situation dey me hu how I may analyze the situation be about Manchester United be because look post Ferguson David Moyes aba Louis van Gaal aba Jose Mourinho aba some managers even Van Gaal and Mourinho yemfa ne say yemfa wo kan achievers wo mo ya achievers the emerging ones as say ura football mu a the young and youthful, exuberant, and talented footballers be woman eba be take the new face of coaching and ewo. And to be Rabbi and Bino, a certain Vincent Company, or boy Juma, Ube Real Madrid, be a Javi Alonso, even Javi Hernandez, eba Barcelona, eba Beji League.
Yeah.
Enzo Maresca or Chelsea yet you to me aye. Mikel Arteta, in the last 5 years, the awaye, me always make a say, in the last 5 years, in the Premiership, Pep Guardiola, one of the most successful managers in the Premier League, Mikel Arteta. Because there are many ways of measuring success, and all measure success, any where Nasna, any how they've become today. He has really performed. Arsenal.
We need one trophy, one major trophy. How can you describe one major trophy as success?
Why are there are several ways to measure success?
Why are there by any success?
There are several ways to measure success.
Success had them Arsenal.
In football language, success is winning trophies.
It is not always about winning trophies. So we are successful. We are would be measured as success, you know. So we a team now is successful. We are the measured as
success or we make progress. Me Arteta me can say a progress and one make it because ni any baby a team ni wo.
Yes.
But success there what you want to why you can't say you can't measure and not as a success.
Because now Arsenal have gone how many years without even making it into the top 4. Say Arsenal, when was the last time Arsenal cried ball semi-finals of the Champions League? These are other forms that would be to media measure how will be successful. Oh baby. So what I say? And you know, and yes, Prince Obiba Poakwa Brown, a hosting Happy Sports. Now Folkless Awards anyway ni adina on GB on G trophy on yes successful as the host of Happy Sports ana. No. Obi owa bontin e wo we all the be measure. But internally dia wo ye no so no ye wo ayan so ye de be measure any say the amount so we be hu. Nti enye obi a no be agree and say obi disagree say onye success e wo eduma na we anim.
Mama a typical example. I feel like Nottingham Forest. Will you say they were successful last season or not?
Yeah.
Under Nuno Espirito Santo.
Last season, will you say they were successful or not? Because last season, whoever was in charge, will you say they were successful or not?
Omo make progress and yes success.
Okay.
Omo yard here. You see, baby omo di here no. No be expect say omo be di. And it happens in football.
Oh yes.
So what I say, it happens in football.
Yes.
And they were expecting say be 12, 13, 14th. No money certain revival, be money some kind of a year results. But you can't say no your sources. And I see I am limiting the way no the contest into football. Football there. Because way a successful manager. Oh, corner cabinet, the trophy cabinet mo. Could be you should be pointing to a nearma.
The same football, no so nyina. Football, you will coaches are developed, very good developers. They develop players, they build team for other managers to also come and ride over and they acquire trophies. And to say nipa no, obi to say Gianpiero Gasperini. Has he been a successful manager when a career and also successful?
Because waji trophy on Atlanta Beggar.
Trophy ni saying. Waji trophy saying.
Waji bako.
No, Jaji obi to say Gianpiero Gasperini. A new project or the clubs are here. How he has been able to develop certain players when coaching career. How he's been able to set up teams. How he's been able to teams that won't go down, won't go ditch, or to me elevate to and to measure will be to say Gianpiero Gasperini. As a coach, and yes, I want Europa Cup was then now the baby see what I can say because why successful our trophies are wide. Trophies is saying away. And they say in the same vein, Mikel Arteta okay, so not the trophy one. You get me? But a way different from Manchester United situation. Obi to say Eric Ten Hag. I didn't think Man United a permanent. Oh, we need trophies. And yeah, even just a trophy.
No, we need two. FA Cup and Carabao Cup.
In how many years? International or yes, even successful according to a trophy we know. It was a successful crowd United, but I didn't know getting a sack. Because a new maybe any day, go ye. And the success, can be seen or measured in many ways. In other forms, I able to media then. Actually, Obiba why successful, baby. That is how we should understand it. Even in the football terms, it is not always about do we win trophy, do we win trophy, do we win trophy.
What do you think the owners and the board of Manchester United, in considering whether they want to stay true to this manager, and in their thinking process, and what will be going through their mind? Do we let him go early in the season? And let's hold on. It's too early yet. Let's hold on to him, because even his reputation cry is not good. What happened last night is not good for his reputation.
United as a club, they are not one of the clubs that will get rid of coaches rough like that. One more time, kakra.
Under Fergie, the Oma Sakepa.
But
under Fergie, coach be anywhere already 2 years. Manchester United.
But post Ferguson, I know my head about Bessisa, because one more abaning nano, and to me, a meaty the billing of their club no head and share and any supporters in now. Me always be a bedroom baby na me busame ho sa question with regards to your senior national team Black Stars. Musi Yasaki coaches. And I say over 42 years in the Black Stars into me in the trophy. Coaches. How many coaches in Yasaki in the last 42 years? And you're not trying to say coaching problem on Kwana. No. FA presidents are here, ministers are here, and young national team no. I work under. And ebedu baby no na was say yetna ye near den ye hwe baby as a problem no eden efriba. That is why baby United they was here, because adeba kwa bubu say Saki coaches. That is something uncharacteristics of the club. But in the last 10 to 12 years, about the idea was a United Saki coaches. One high some experienced coaches aba enyomo ntumi amaterialize Amfama United. Experience for about anye yie. Emerging coaches enso aba anye yie. Enti sisi ano hwana na ewo se eden yekọ na yekokofa no. Emerging coaches aba anye yie. Experience and achievers aba anye yie. Enti sisi ano yefa na Manchester United eden enko bio. And me this say no me hu ni say situation no eso Man United situation no eso, and me who how say you be showing bio, because over the years you show United from David Moyes, from Ole, from Van Gaal no more, from good we no more Jose Mourinho, Ras Rangnick no more. You show Manchester United situation ni say a coach a players. Look down on that. It was one Saturday or so. Now me catch a special. See, I say, Sesko will come with a profile, and level be or the Okuta and the talent or deba. Brian Mbeumo will come with the 20 goals or share. Cunha will come with the 17 goals. But in the last 10 years, tell me one single player, exception of Bruno Fernandes or Bayern, ne form no wetumi a maintain e Manchester United team nim no. Kire me Manchester United players a wo mo assign say United akọ sign player 2 CD. Na sa player na ba be bo no homoden. Na 1 year, 2 years, 3 years time United also aton 1 CD 20 pesos da.
United, they are not to sell players.
Yes.
They are not a club
and
that
again,
sells players.
Play in the last 10 years no player Bena Man United that to Zikako akotona. Sa player ne performance are not done edi. E woni Boboku Man United this cap of no. Oba Man United no. We improve. Benim to me Bobby o. In the last 10 years, say player be at the form be if club be asan aba be hit o Man United. He won't be that.
I think the only player I can vouch for is Bruno.
So on my boy,
exception of Bruno Fernandes. Aside Bruno,
like 10 years as I'm American. Club need to me add value. And former player be by United. And one I just say player club need
club na say your coaches.
No. na club no nso end even coach's career.
No, na say coaches there.
Manchester United over the years I end coach's careers. One more club no nso no add value bi enfa ma any coach awaba Manchester United.
Coach bi ya waba Manchester United o ma pani bia go the okwa okonya dwuma foforo ye.
Na me kire say
okwa obi akọ okonya dwuma ye. So omo no they lose nothing. Really.
No. Coaches in
there.
Yes.
The coaches they lose nothing.
Coaches in there. But one more crown, one make about one more status, one more performance, one more than the one more United the confirm no. One more crown, one more bar, one more performance no. E confirm United. The moment almost be United performance and so area to say players in pepe. Inti ene Andra Sancho ebe posti picture bi. Sancho, Malaysia, Anthony, na other players. Na one more Gigi adidemu quarantine who baby a one mo nko aye one mo training bi e che one mo dwa mo ho anam si we mu nyina emfa value bi anu emfa Manchester United. But some players win 85, 70, 85, 70. Sky one the to mu nyina. And before a player bet to me I pick it. So United swiftly into me as a senior man. Sir Sesko in Buemos and the likes. 3 players totaling close to 230 million euros. Then next summer you will see say Mbuemo aircraft for 25 million. You will see say Cunha aircraft for 30. Benjamin Sesko Woma Befani loan back to RB Leipzig. Sa na yes Sancho, Anthony numudini bia, Anthony Martial, Memphis Depay numudibia.
Your praise and worship. I see you 5. No,
they 5 energy no dia.
No, you're 5. You're 5 minutes, mama. Na you're fanimra. You're 5 minutes, mama. You're fanimra.
Okay, inti me 72 back here Black Stars back on best watch now.
I didn't know.
Oh, say 5 minutes. Say me 7 do it inti. Okay. And the mamenye
what they attempting me no nyina na.
No. How we because nipa enye to reliable these days. So nya na was say echo. You see Obiba me who say FA for the commentary no. Commentary of the Ghana Premier League radio there no. The amount we sad who say the company and also on by year
syndicated
commentary. But I have my concerns.
Why?
Inti syndicated commentary no but so on by year commentary no ewo has and games bia on by commentary. Every aspect of a game on their commentary.
Sure.
Inti, what happens to the other games, you know? So, how is the process going to be? You find say, what's the captain's bridge? Now, Summer Boy, any Adriana Ebo,
Summer Boy.
Now, has and so bo, kotoko so bo. So it means that commentary will be going to Hassan Kotoko. The opener will pick it. Is that how it's going to be? So you decide to pick whether you want to pick the Kotoko game and another person pick Has game. No. You won't have decided which of the games to pick, right? And
no. Is the
syndication, you know.
Syndication
they are more airborne.
Say this week, say yes Saturday, say yes Sunday, game win near the echo.
No. So the commentary will be only one game.
Yes.
No. Which means that it will make sense. Very critically. Me have to focus ni. Wo ya kotoko ni. And I me kotoko ni we have to focus ni. Me I'm interested in kotoko games.
Sure.
Inti se bia me tie kotoko de na se wo diko hasa. No go to now say me be as continue me kotoko de na. So
kasa de yenui sane.
Yes. Inti ebia bear has ebia most of the time the has in kotoko. And that's 15, kotoko 15. Now last 15 actually 7 8 bi. Now ya sounds have the second half no
so okay I mean provide a bit of way. Ebia eno be ma be director said you be kan asem. So the me hunu say this season e be chase e be Saturday games and Sunday games.
No Friday games.
Well, ebia there will be Friday because share fixtures no mo de buy no. Any date no mo de buy na. the weekend actually start from Friday to Monday. So what I say, the weekend no for the first league week, started from Friday to Monday. So what it means is that the fixtures would cut across these 4 days: Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And the enfant say Kotoko bo Sunday. I'm thinking Haas will be playing on Saturday, and I say on Friday. So what I say. So that's how it will
Okay,
be.
so in your house, so they not be playing on the same day.
On the same day.
In fact,
like we saw last season.
Yes. Okay, fine. So fair. How is there are other games of interest too.
Sure.
So
the games will be spread.
The games will be spread. Obi our interest on the game. And they say has the yeah 90 minutes.
Yeah.
But the other games, the scorelines will be interspersed into
the commentary.
Into the commentary.
Yes.
So what happens to our correspondents in the other regions?
Okay, so I can only.
So we break their commentary and go and pick their correspondents?
No.
No. Everything should be.
I have read the contract.
Okay.
And contract, without providing details.
Of the contract. Contract
but one idea a contract is that say game live game live commentary game you can't break and do any other thing. Any break should come from the syndicated channel na commentary no. Omo na betimi akasete said England omo go rush no. Enti ebia ye has any ebia ho United. So atiase ye has ne ho na aduana enso ani ebia bechem ebo na go bi eba wo ha is the syndication no and ebe fa sa feed no akase bi anuanom bi say esi ebia bechem ahye go bi fe pa ewo bechem etia mediema ba me amete Captain's Bridge ewo happy ha no me we reporter ewo bechem me break is our commentary na ye across no na ma fasa report no.
Okay, I get it.
What I am thinking say the various platforms are happy kan ye betimi aye say te so hwe happy a ye tenasi 2 o'clock ye be pre discussions enti ye be pre reporting enti ye comment ye reporters ni ye commentators a ewo all venues ni ye be frefre omo then e koso lineup aba lineup na buy no kra no eti say no mabobo na ya fa one commentary na ye wi a after matches ni 90 minutes ni nyina wi no we go around na fa report nyina. That is what I'm thinking say on bema clubs and I say media platforms ekwan no my even that one is not clear.
Okay, now the second one no TV there no.
Yes.
Now TV there no, my contention is not about whoever is showing it or who is not showing it. But my contention is almost say, according to Mr. Vosinata,
sure,
the TV games will not be shown at all venues. And yet all venues now on Benya Quenya say games
the venue are capable.
Prince, if the venue is not capable, why are we allowing games to be played at that venue?
Oh, so no, I know your club license.
Yes, so I'm saying that. So I did not work with club licensing. I'm on me TV name Mr. Wisata, I'm on my side, and I don't not work with club licensing.
They should.
Yes, inti. Why is it that? Did you know reasons in here games? There could be 3 or 4 reasons why games. Did you know why? One, it's a bit exposed team, any more players, to a wider audience.
Yes, that is when one. It's on TV.
When it's on TV.
Yes,
a bit exposed to a wider audience. 2 is to curtail and minimize hooliganism.
Sure.
And thievery.
And a fair
match fixing. Fair officiating. These are reasons. That is why most clubs are more hinterlands, Some about games, say crucial games they prevent TVs from showing the game because they have ulterior motives, or more bad intentions for those games. Into more makwenya ma games, Oh, inti Obiba o de wine ba o de cobra.
Mema eye owura Henry Asante Twum. Ono na otete ya ohun se enkrofo bebre koda no na Blasters list na ye dia ma no be 5 days ago kura anko betimi a publish na wia na ensentrofo ye didi ho no because ho an ye didi ni ye didi ho ye be post ye de beje ye nema na ye de age ye nema otwen ya obi koda no eno posti ba na me tete no nti o posti ya na me hui owura Henry Asante Twum me wakwa ba e de ba happy 98.9 FM ye frɛ me Prince Obiba Poakwa Brown.
Efre Obiba o san ye Brown so ye bibini.
Ane
O ye Obiba wine ba.
Me ba.
O ma me ye friend say.
Mama Dina.
Oh, Mama Dina. That's Chroma, Mama Dina for o Chroma. O mu dosu. O ma me di tin kankasa di say.
Dina amponsa ebu.
Enti o ma me de amponsa ebu.
Yes.
And our papa so
Me papa nso de amponsa abu.
Enti o ye amponsa abuba. Na fe u ka say ye frɛ Obiba no efri hen.
Eno eya me maame na de maame.
Na sata no na o ya o de o frɛ wa na o de krokro wa na se de na wo fato wo so.
Me maame na de maame.
Na me say that time no we yakoda no. Obo Obiba na no de krokro o de defe o se de be ya utrim be ya o de na wo fato wo so ana se de.
In fact, until some de beba radio so no ono nko na frɛ me sa.
Wow. Me edin me tie ya na mhu se ya krokro din. Enye din a ye kyerɛ enwoma mu ya krokro din.
Okay, so open me din ankasa me kyerɛ ɛwɔ me passport mu dia ɛyɛ Prince Eyim Brown.
It would din di Eyim. Yo, o de yenkwe.
Me pa kyerɛ wawie.
O si me metete ya nkofo koda no na me de list ba bontre.
Me pa kyerɛ ane.
I don't free. And why am I outside information?
Who posted ya na me who in fact me ye first person na me like is how post no pa ko Facebook na ko hwe.
Na what saying?
Almost 8:35 p.m.
Yo, uri kawaze why? Kawaze.
No, Mr. Henry Asante Twum or Director of Communications at the Ghana Football Association. Ora yenim se squad ne de aba deda. Omo mano what try say obe provide explanation. But the one ne say Razak Simpson yenim se about 5 collapse ni okatim ne ho. This time on ka ho but one for reasons in tia on ka ho anfama. Den tina this time around Razak Simpson on ka timune ho.
Prince Shebe bisa say Adentina Razak Simpson and enkwana minka na semwa. But you are not even na the mama.
No, me musa Razak Simpson kra me busa other players in so enti me pese me pode the local content no eno na me busa because ebi mu de what try so be provide a reasons but me local content na me busa enti me busa me di kan ebusa Razak Simpson Adentina this window me pacha wo onka team ne ho
for this particular window senior a brevia players be a frame a toda yem frame no the technical team has taken a decision say for these 2 matches I die in win no Mantia omujidi say omo ihia omo omde omukọ akansi mienu na ye kom no ombeboa omo no na omde omudin aba bonten no a lot of the times processes aya omu go through no vigorous first of all, there is a pool of players. Pool of players, is based on ABR, the last 5 or 6 call-ups. Players are up them and they are free. The first thing they consider is eligibility. Eligibility, a bit injury. A bit suspension in the course of the qualifiers. So almost injury, not OBM prior. No almost suspension, not OBM multiple yellow cards and a red card. See who can say obisia kinda. Then they discuss individual performance based on the data available to them. Maybe a nipanabo ball and memukra. So China, so Bangladesh, so India, so Pakistan, or Ghana, or Boku, and Mem. It's about the quality of the player and then they are Obiba on board at a given time. We are analysis in an area, check it player by player in each position. Who is at the top? Option number 1, option number 2, option number 3. Copy the last player in the list. And what say for these matches, Abia, how many left backs do we need? How many right backs do we need? How many right center backs do we need? Left center back, holding midfield, attacking midfield, right wing, left wing. Then they come and look at players who can function in different positions. For instance, some about left wing, about right wing, about center forward. Jordan about left wing, about center forward, about right wing. Iñaki about right wing, about center forward. Kamaldeen Sulemana about left wing, about right wing. Then they come to the numbers. How many players do we need for these 2 games? 21, 22, 23, 24. Goalkeepers there, a constant number. Say you need 3 goalkeepers at any point in time when you are going into matches. Because aside they are all park, and so you need 2 reserve goalkeepers. And they are non-negotiable. But in terms of the various positions, they look at Enyama Mediamawi, and then they make a decision. The decision they made is the squad that we have put out. It's not about Aditina Sumesiama. No. I'm checking in now with a pool of players at their disposal. Not a numuno, almost soneso. Say a Kobasa will be a breakthrough, baby. Not say, Omohena or quality, obituary their bati gumwa. They also consider. Ebine Derek Cohn. Derek is a player that we have monitored and observed for a very long period of time. At this point, to me, I work on the switch because he was eligible to play for Germany and Ghana. We've been able to work on his switch. And what this is what goes on before a squad announcement is made.
Okay, so the reason when Tia and Crawford Ebusa about especially local players, any local content is that it speaks well of your league, This call up way enya and Susan Sobia on our league that outfit players bia enka window players are coaches efre.
Well, if I have to repeat myself, say collapse everywhere. Yes, I know a lot of interest from a local league, this league or that league or that league, but with a specific mention of local league, league are above Ghana, players are above Ghana. They compete equally with leagues are above Amanone. Any players say Wamanone. Razak, Yane Angola last year November. He was a home-based player. But boy, Emma Ebia Umfria Manone etna bench. Ye call Unity Cup. Razak, boy, Emma Ebia free Amanone etna bench. In both 2 games. Ye board Niger ewa Accra Sports Stadium. Razak Oboy Emma Ebia free Amanone etna bench. Where the player plays does not come in at all. It's about the quality of the player, the form of the player, and what he brings to the team. Say, oh, you call up now, say, may allocate a slot for home-based players and as a local players are. You may make a mistake. All the players are judged equally. One more example. Last year, I'm running a ball AFCON qualifiers. No? Jumping to one Fatah Dauda, Echo Takwa, Echo Share champion of champions. I think Samatex, any is what my. You really much, I'm present your report to the technical team, and I say, Obo boss, Otto. They spoke highly about a left back called Isaac Afo. Immediately, he was brought into the team. We impressed him in one match, but now among for they decided say, let's go and have a first-hand information and champion of champions. Afo was called into the team. Afo stayed in the team throughout AFCON campaign. Yeah, boy, I ain't qualify for the next AFCON. In fact, your name Niger crowd across Mochirum or start here. Maybe a player no bono and yet a major factor. But player I can want some player will be a recommended no. Player AB will be a good baby. Christopher Bonzuba is another example. Ghana had no ball, second division, shooting stars. And a copy MCS Sweden. About 3 months was Sweden. And yeah, but Obi who no didn't call Belgium. Okobo Genk. Genk and I will be recommending my technical team. Otto Echo Hoko Heno 1, 2. And when the time was right for him to bring him, he brought him. They are done during the Unity Cup ever landed. And this is what they have been doing all along. Not necessarily about maybe a player no ball and a team player no ball. Or quality in Kwa there. Now obitually the BB from Kon Abeka they are no. They do their best to get the player into the team.
Okay, yan share yan clear pate de ne kakra yenim se pate e wo court issues. Na last time okopie mu wo court the next date court no on the 2nd of September and per the conditional bail no mo de man no one of the idea so satisfying say anytime be obetu kwan like international travel bia no so notify the UK police and I said the Metro Police or notify the Crown Court through the Metro Police. Now me pacha wo game no so ye ne child ye born on the 4th or ye then or can call up ne ho or ye then court na osign ba how is it in the thought process of adding him to this call up?
Me person I cannot be brave. Moya mi tumidi ama unyina ne say coach no ni player na kasa only player no representatives edi nkomo Moya unya ye ne say he can make it to Ghana and join the team for the 2 matches. As far as we are concerned, we know very well say player no beba obewa be kan ye on time ye ni nyina be ko chat ye ni nyina beba Ghana. Now we have Mali match. This is what we know, and a lot of the things that go on behind the scenes. They are what they to me, they are too abundant. What all I can say is that we believe in whatever the player has told us. We have been supportive from day one. This in there. The commitment level has not changed. His mentality is upright. Where games are both for Villarreal in the last 2 matches in the La Liga. Na dream and then BBR it's on point. And we believe that with his qualities, he will add a lot to to the team. And say he will be here. He will be here on time, and he will join us for both matches.
What can support any near cost behind the scene? Minimum say ma providing many support. Which one is worth noting as for public consumption?
Let's make progress. My movie on Obiba.
Okay. And no Ora Henry Asante Chum enti yen share hwebe mun share players no anim starting from when?
Weekend the more matches. We be both Saturday, we be both Sunday. The arrangement is that we both Saturday by this time yenim fixtures of all players I have tools at their film and they no na so they all ticket. And the Ubo Saturday Ubo nearest airport no ako catch a flight no aba mudu ni achire Ghana jomo mbebo Saturday mbabe kayensa kosiada omo mbebo kosiada no so babe kayensa we be adwada no pa nti ye hwe ni mu se adwada de ye benya mrantie no dodo no na fi ya ye recovery a brother ye be training anopa na fi ewie nwumre ye bu ya ketemu e de akire injanima if do not yes, so automatically we can't train. But Ukwada, a very much day man also one training. Yawada ya can we are a Daniel Ghana. If you are down by recovery, I mean down by training, because you are down by training. I Joda, Malaysia kind.
Henry, what is the target this window target in to seal the qualification and because per the 2 games any said the fixtures etieno see etimi win your 2 games na share other results we should be able to seal our qualification this window. Is that the target for the technical team and so players nana?
We are focused on ourselves. We are in Kase, Yeshede Abakoso, Comoros in the Central African Republic, and answer Mali, Comoros, and answer any other match. They are enemies say about 6 matches. 6 matches now, Yabono. You're winning 5, and you lose 1. I got 4 matches at the enemy. 4 matches at the enemy. We want to win all of them and make it to the World Cup. But into me more 4 matches in our precope. Our target at any point in time is to win the games in front of us. The game in front of us at the moment, Chad, away. We want to win. Once we wrap that up, we will come home and think about Mali. But the focus of the team, the entire team, technical, playing body, management, everybody around the team say, we have to pick the maximum points in this window, and then we will end well as well in October.
Now, me bacho coach Otuado or town.
Me bacho ani.
And last meeting na on the Blasters Management Committee. No any update be or how bit me the Amagana for ana.
Oh, there be meetings. Normally, those kinds of meetings are on player collapse, planning, preparation, decisions, and all of that. A chunk of it is already in the public domain. Over you release the squad new year, the program outline about it's all part of the decisions I won't make here during the meeting. There are other things that stay between the technical team and the management team, but the most important thing, the about that.
Now, at that meeting, one make a strong case for Joseph Pencil to be added to the team again.
In that meeting, the technical team presented a squad they defended the squad, and the squad has been announced. In that meeting, people will ask questions, which is normal. They want to understand certain things, which is normal. Any other thing, whether you agree or not, the position of the head coach or the technical team is final. And they are responsible for results, and they are responsible for selection of players. Whoever is in the team, the technical team is responsible. And when Gina say results and 90% of the time, the coach takes responsibility, and his job is on the line. Whatever happens in terms of media margin, it's all part of the process. But at the end of the day, once a decision is made, we are all bound by it.
2025 video abayama o 2024 na enye kra until 2025 video yeah, and you seems to be enjoying it. Me say o 2024 no in terms of working for the FA and the Blasters why enjoy about 2025 video who enjoy pa sana optics no sana chire sana me busa.
Oh, it depends on where you are coming from. It depends on specifically issues I will come with. If it is in relation
any which way.
If it is in relation to the Black Stars, 2024, in March and June, it was okay. September, October, November, it was not okay. In 2025, in March, we won 2 matches. In May, June, we played in the Unity Cup. Ilusu Bako, Iwini Bako. And they Kobo Minu. In this one, you say be winning. Inti, yes, at the end, I am Munya Missumbo. I feel no corner, but so far, me to me, I can say,
Eya nisa na asempa se me musa se boafunu mu no da be na abema me bi
ema ono asempa na wo
me o si o pese initiate me nti da be na abema me bi
David kacha asempa se adrobi ane ne komfo adrobi wo wa komfo bi ntumi ntena no ntino ono de se wa hwahwe no wa giedi na wa hu se ebeboa no a emane nkofa obi foforo bi amma na embebo ne nhwe ho nti omane enka mene no ene ni nua ba ko ntem Obiba you hu free oi tigare komfo na gronko
ni nua
ko ne di suso na gronko
ni nua ba ko no kele na wo ka ne ho asem meboa
ai
na se me no mienu ba bia ye free ni ye nyina ye kom tigare enti e de na wo tigare aduro na mpese obema me bi
enna me di kan kire o sa komfo bi wo a o kirihire komfo bi wo a o de boto enna ye adwuma enti me no obetuma free kro ba ko so but ye ahunhum edi achi enye pe enti emfa the fact is me no free fa ko no enye ya stick because maybe akura amekoro mu one sha wo group ya ade be tom so ade be yo
wa grown so de efe pa
emu de
wa grow bia efe pa
dirase ko tia tempa na o tio na o tutu ni nsem ku wa sumu no kena wa fo anko to atemu
me nua ne no nti wade metu asemu kra ye me nua ne de mato asemu enti you mate na da be na akọ teacher mante de mi twem wo na mko asuboy na me kan asuboy sorry
asuboy mi ko be mse be ko busum mi nu ni am ko.
Oh, okay. Me there me fa ho Saturday ye twam me coach bi nti me fa asuboy na me coach bi.
Na so unti coach bi a wo Facebook. I dey go for be podo so.
Ho ana me fa nti me ko bi a me fa asuboy.
Ai. Who could keep there? One first where this all cover upon
so echo one answer.
Why be moon so as what I
sound my son about Debbie intimate
na equana
me first boy.
Now do us when on where?
Hoye, and said your chronity and dear BB a coso.
Omo muton kube wakwana no uhu
Me pacho no more, no more, me bo, me num kube cransu.
Mami biton gari wo binkum so oni ne kasai.
There be menena nkasa.
Sister ya so to eburu aya no e wo junction no so school junction no so uhu no.
Me hu ne pa obo da bia be fa obia eburu kokro no nko ade wo eburu kokro no nko ade wo eburu ade ntia.
Ono kwade wo eburu ai ono em se ya onenam nkrofo afusu nti ohun eburu no a se efefe no na efi no eso apese no no de nsa to so no e kan say wa mouse kan bi wa to ase enti eburu kwa twe kra no de e will be a wotia kadada enti we de ya hokwa de obenya biare na organizer bi wo anu nkwa no so junction no so no
there be man sheho nti me hu
okay the time bia o time bedu bia o ko ra bo media o be pompia
mate so dey starboy ba ko pe ofresh
boy dey kru ni nyina media
so na that starboy ba ko pe wo ho nti ye be fa ni sa na me pa cho we dey obi asene test bia ba wo se me musa asese dey oban GFA president pa dey tetem yi obepese obedi ye tetem na
obisa because me ben no and I say obisa because sana na dwen no
so ben no nti say wa express interest ne dia close associate o ka ho bi no mo dia wa ka kire mo deda
nyame enum no kwene me ne ni san komoro or dream the way obewie the second term no on a good note at this point ye nyina ye focus ne concentration ni say afi beba na wie no the Black Stars are qualified for World Cup again. Another major aim, and I say I can say any so I didn't look at for this particular year and say Black Starlets also ever call wafuno now on between qualify for the Africa under-17 ayeko biache sanema minui na ye ni so I didn't look at for 2025. Disability, meaning is uncommon, so because at the end of the day, he's in the second year of his second term, and he wants to end on a very strong note, and that is what he is working on. ABI Banawi na otena session impomu, and then a video na opese osanko bi mu a. Me sure so no abeto na numutuo na odi ababonte.
Na we dey no bi mpo say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on the first year mu a o se ono mpete bia na ono so
I can't speak for His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Ono issue ni different and football mbrano so different. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama be sure say onwa ne mpamfo na futufo omo eti esumase nkomo eni omo ben no ebetumi ede ne vision ababontia ombeka ne yi e chense me a meti mantwa baabi a me ye kromani keke meka entino ho de so fache me famine consortium Yesu Kristo mpaya obo no
mate
famine consortium yimi free bonim Israel wada Roma
mate na lastly no ye hu ye say afie Premier League commentary no ebe syndicated both TV any radio nyina na pacho owo information about it owo information abetimi ne yetie for a share.
Well, they met me, I can say, all these years, now you're doing or quiet, you're before, you bet me a streamline a new man. na ɛba ne sɛ when you full control nti yɛatoato adwen saa wobɛhwɛ a I think getting to the latter part of 2023 executive council no pa bedwakuo bi ɛma ɔmo ɛtena ase ɛyɛ mpɛnsɛmpɛnsɛmu nhwehwɛmu ne adeɛ a saa bedwakuo no ɛmsɛ na nsɛntwerɛfoɔ wɔ mu business owners wɔ mu I think if my memory serves me right was Atta was there Kwesi Ajimai ne ɔyɛ board member House of Oak that time no a tourism authority CEO your colleague Gary L. Smith your colleague Juliet Bewa and a host of other media gurus Openi Willie Alasanimo were part of that committee. And almost submitted back to the secretariat for review. And based on certain recommendations, I will make here. One of the things was that if we are able to syndicate the radio writer, every boy control so that everything will go through one platform or one channel, and then it will be segregated across the country. He decided it was a pilot. Until last season, the pilot project sad limited. Emma almost pilot here with the MTN FA Cup. It is semi-final, any final, no. A pilot project, no. The feedback and the room for improvement mean almost kuchiri at the bread back to the executive council. Until going forward, the decision they have made, they say, the radio right, syndication, Bema, well sad. Now we're dealing Juma. Until now, if you want to have the Ghana Premier League on your platform, it be a happy FM. Only was sad if you think all the details are also on Sakano, on Sabitumiaka, or recruitee technicians or recruitee, I'm saying commentators and so forth and so on, Okuswa or Yewajuma. And opea information or the amamitre say over 50 or 60, over 60, I think say so have contacted him and some of them have already come on board in the northern part, the Brown Hafu area, Western, Central, Greater Accra, Volta, Eastern region are companies now, and I said radio stations in the about on board already. This is where we are, and we strongly believe that every boy am yet to me a streamlining a number of things. I know, say, because of our history and where we come from, the people will have issues with it. But when you believe that it is the right way, you just have to make up your mind, stay focused, and go ahead with the execution. And this is where we are. We want to try it 2025, 2026, depending on the outcome and the feedback. Then we will do continuous improvement until we get it better.
Hey, maha yemubia ye wo eye doma eja ye commentaries e bank na hama radio stations bebre omode ye kakra ma ye ni nyina aboyen.
Oh, me necessity. For instance, if Happy FM was our interest, no Happy FM echo share was sad no Happy FM can recommend commentators not only in Ghana but maybe more affiliates in other parts of the country. But me recommend them ashe modern money performance. If it is that the company feels they have the qualities and what it takes to be commentators for the league, they will pick them up. And to me, I think that what they want to put out is a very good job. Until the end, to me, but I know, say, in the long run, we will all be happy about the decision that has been taken today.
And it is has a bo in Oberco media stand and na yɛn nkurɔfoɔ yi bi yɛn mu bi yɛn phone ɛbɔ ya no obi wɔ okura okuta phones mmiɛnsa na mmienu na ɔbɔgum kɔ yɛwie a na yɛasɛn ne sika ma no saa nneɛma no nyinaa ɛto obetwa.
If you go through the right channel, ɛto ntwa ebia ɛnɛ woyɛ wɔ phone so a ɛkyina wobɛyɛ through a radio Obiba with proper gadgets. Wokra wo ho bɛhen ha o. Sɛ nya afei na wobɛkuta 3 mobile phones for 90 minutes. Now we now TV face but now a lot of improvement will come. You will be sitting in a very comfortable zone. We hear commentary, we headphone, shower, okuta microphone, or team sheets that we name. And no, for us is the way to go. We have to change a lot of things, you know. Where a lot of these international competitions are. We want to get better. Maybe analysis compare their way Chroma to their ECOSO before. So if what is happening there has given them results, why can't we also implement it?
You have just 1 minute remaining.
Owura Henry Asante Chum yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛde na san abɛbiem. Owura we de mpacho fakyɛ yɛbɛhwɛ na yɛsan ɛde no abɛbiem. Nti anaasɛ bi a Ike jabe yɛne ne nwie wɔ ha. Yɛne ne nwie nanka mpɛ sɛ me man tip of bi sɛ Association of Commentators Ghana sɛ ɔmo de petition bi bɛkɔ ɛfi hɔ saa tip of na nanka aka nanka me de ma no nanka yɛde si but I think sɛ yɛnya enough
but Albright kan ho na minimum ba
menya ma pick signal bi sɛ Association of Commentators Ghana Association of Commentators Ghana on person ɔmo de petition bi ɛkɔ ɛfi no any ministry
sɛ Paul ke gba ne on secretary
Paul ɛka ho Paul de metimi aboni de sɛ Paul ɛka ho and the Association of Commentators Ghana almost almost the petition ebe ministry no mo de akọ eye efe say commentary no mo de kọ ba bi fa akọ ne de ebe jinkrofo adwuma afre mo sempa but Ike what ye Henry I think say nsem ni bi ho the clarity aba.
Oh yes. Yes, or the clarity about but o de yembra ni yembe ye we na yemetin
yentin se akire okay enti yentie we ye ene yentie we na yemra bo we no yentie ne yemra na why you ready there ene
Gentin Tomonten Paso and Free UEFA Champions League a year qualification games and draw and also a course so yɛhwehwɛ teams aka bɛyɛ 9 bi mefem pono yɛde ape de ɔma qualified adano so say ɛna kɔɔyɛ Karabakh ɛwɔ Azerbaijan ɔmo tena fie ama Ferencvaros from Hungary ɛbɛto hyɛ no so ɛbɔ ne kane mmiɛnsa ɔmo timi ɛtimu mmienu ɛhɔnom but first leg no Karabakh ɛkɔ away ɛtimi ɛkɔ wini 3-1 ɛno ɛna nei aboɔ ɔmo matimi qualify kama pa ɛde ɛwura mo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ the group phase of the UEFA Champions League on aggregates now, a 5-4 in favor of Karabakh. Amonso Etimi Akomenim Kama Elho, SL Benfica, El Portugal, Omani Fenerbahce from Turkey, and this is so and also ND 1-0 in favor of SL Benfica. Omonso Ometibia qualify first leg no Echo ND 0-0 into on aggregate no SL Benfica qualify 1-0 on aggregator. Shadow on some at ML Club Brugge, El Belgium, Omachi Rangers from Scotland, a Bomachimpre, a Posapo Salmo, na Enya Fediagro, a Cano in Siam, a moment to be and Sima J. First leg no, Okwawe, Kowini 3-1, into an aggregate no, 9-1. Club Brugge and Sobuna Ketemo at the Euram Kaman, our the group phase no FC Copenhagen, our Denmark, Omni FC Basel from Switzerland, and also Koendi 2-0. First leg na Koya 1-1 into an aggregate no, Koya 3-1 Hontianei, Karabakh qualify Azerbaijan, SL Benfica, Portugal, almost qualify Club Brugge, and so El Belgium, almost Etimia qualify at the Femporum, Bobo Kwa yɛfrɛ FC Copenhagen ɛnso Denmark ɔmo nso ɛtumi qualify kama ɛhɔ now yɛnti ntomo ɛwɔ EFL Cup andra ɛno nso ɛkɔɔ so Fulham ɛkye Bristol City ɛbɔ no 2-0 Oxford United ɛne Brighton and Hove Albion game no ɛkɔ ending 6-0 in favour of Brighton and Hove Albion. Everton ɛtena fie ɛkye Mansfield ɛbɔ no 2-0 na game a anadodoɔ no ani di akyire ɛyɛ Grimsby ɛne Manchester United bɔbɔkɔ no ɛwɔ Blandale Park. Total stadium capacity of 9,052 no nipa etimi board on pin akɔhwɛ saa game no na 8,647 na kyerɛ sɛ wode toto Old Trafford ho a na kyerɛ sɛ ɔmo ntaban baako koraa no nipa guɔ no ɛkyɛn the whole stadium capacity a ɛyɛ Grimsby fɔ no nso etimi eyi so wɔ na game no kɔ ND 2-2 ɛna yɛde atoprɛko ɛhyehyɛ so weehyɛ na weehyɛ saa ɛna ekɔ gu yɛsan start biem na Bruno Fernandes ahyɛ na ɔmo nso abɛhyɛ na weehyɛ saa ɛna efempo no Brian Mbemu ko gyina mu two goalkeeper two baby na Bemu no so atebiri ball no akɔ crossbar no say bang a ball no so entimi anto atrem into Manchester United out of the EFL Cup. Now Ruben Amorim and the crown Manchester United boboko no you say once United always United but where there once United always ajiegu and adodo na e kan ho na bisa say Ruben na den e kosi no senior see any de dem pass obetimi aka ho asem na mom special Obiba Poakwa Brown fans ni nyina mesra mo mepa mo chew e chew papa kese pa e na mede e ma mo ho Ruben Amorim.
Something that like today it's hard to talk about that. I just want to say I'm really sorry for the fans, the support that they gave me and the support that always with all the defeats that they helped the team today. Have nothing to say. I'm really sorry.
We aren koma kakra Ruben Amorim and so attitude na ya to aso bi san say na upa fufure yesi o wan sha preseason ase oba middle of the season mu nkone ba ye she game na stay ha kra the team no brabo boni ansa na oba be take over ntene teams no achew esi bam ofie ene awe nyina eya mpempi no ye paden ho akase o enya na on team no e she preseason ase yasa why your preseason at top players Benjamin Sesko ma ba Brian Mbemu Matthias Cunha mu nyina ba and then the attacking trident of Bobo Kwa Manchester United no on paper e gyina so ye pa but ekemi ensem ko Jansen sign no so a na mo toto papa so same mistakes am ye bra bi atwam kono Amorim eno na mo da so krakra mo na ho asem te sen ono so sansen sam don person be kan ho asem sisi afi se players ni kire wakoni asa nyina so se mentality no egu so eba 2 goals down omutimi ba betete ye ma na ye 2-2 na mom omo next game weekend we omo ni Burnley obehwa abo ase sa game ni de hwe be investors straight win at the Manchester United na osi omo wi a omo 2 weeks break na say e international break ase no ana okokọ tenase ahwe abo se team no obetimi ahye ne pa na fempo team na gina nan so na why preseason when ahye team na even Ruben Amorim what dey be pamo.
I think they spoke a little. I think they gave the response on the pitch today, so I don't need to talk about that. So I just want to now we have a game in the weekend and then we have 2 weeks and we will solve things.
We anen koma kakra papa ya friend Ruben Amorim manager at the Manchester United bobo kono and so at the two jana pay ya boom now won so what be ho Phil Jones a former player at the Manchester United bobo kono in fact 2012-2013 a Premier League season United etimi achi no na papa anasa brante na ono so aka na osi mpempi no se uko boetia a lower tier size na masa enye tactics enye formation enye system bia the basics and I say unchamba say no be koye so say no koye na unya right there game no betimi awini.
No, I don't think it will be. We've had a really difficult night, tough night. I just think in games of football like this, when you play lower league opposition, if you don't do the basics well, you're going to come unstuck. And in a game like tonight, you can talk to me about tactics and systems and formations. Just you had to do the basics.
We anen koma kakra papa Jefferson Phil Jones and so at the two jar now Jean Daniani na yan Sam kitten we one juma na unim say and now watching Leo Messi team Jefferson Inter Miami omoni Orlando City at the League Cup game back o ehye so ten na Leo Messi abemanu timu sampa otina so ye pa otimi abo 2 goals at the boy Inter Miami boboko no amomo so etimi ewura mo kama etimi qualify at the comanim na nei we na be the 50th final Leo Messi ni carry amu okwa bone kama eho ene ne kakra ndra Messi ne mbati agomo utimu sampa na nije no ewo suru ye papa obetimi adwane live on Facebook na wanya mfoni ni bi ahwe kama eho na Leo Messi no utimu sampa bibia ekoye na yanhwe the numbers kakra Leo Messi no yanhwe the numbers kakra na efempo no dodo ananso hu ne yakone ne ba na say enetie Leo Messi ni carry numbers ni nie wa bo 1,118 matches. 1,118 matches. And a Leo Abo. We make it 877 goals. Say, oh, ball, 1,000 matches. Pa, 877 goals. And I was make it 389 assists. Assist why na chobi carry goals so. Amazing. It's Oka goals any assist libo man. We make it 1,266. 1,266 goals and assists. International a direct contribution to goaler. And was so crashing the number of matches what ball if so we make it 1,266 goals and assists. And if what about 1,118 matches now to Musampa ya kaso the goata dodona edika elhom na hanse data flake akache Femi Lopez ehwe uhu hiama ye papa Chelsea for ba say nei yenjamu na onko but almost my ready say 60 million euros and now 70 million euros here on betimi atua na fempo no onso akọ but hanse data flake akache Femi Lopez ne hu hia adema basa boboko no pa say this season omani abre say omenya sa squad depth no na omonso etimi edia wini the UEFA Champions League La Liga and Copa del Rey ni mu nkoreba no nti basa force enya dia omeja Femi Lopez mu no no so etimi akopie mu Chelsea aso yendra Jose Mourinho team ye friend Fenerbahce omukodi nkugo kodi ncho chenchirenche SL Benfica fie ye tram 1-0 omantimi an qualify an fankowramu Champions League ni mo na Mourinho akasa kakra aboano penalty no na wanya na nche na oto yampia so aboano kra sebi ne ho bon ni mu nkoneba Jose say o kan play na play fa Champions League ni kra kom qualify ko anim kra bo enya de ometimi akọ anim o ma ba na bia be 8 matches bi na so Europa o ma wura mu ide ometimi abaje nti Fenerbahce fans no na mo bia anwore kra eho enen kom kakra Jose Mourinho manager adama Fenerbahce ere atujwa na Manchester United ejaba papa mon ko beda de echebi na mon shep Collins fatu so mami on next 3 games Manchester United next 3 games yeah. Ngofo no be pa Saturday omni Burnley na Grimsby for na chese United beatable if Sandra Oshe squad omo parody a otumu sampa ne be ya na omo timi no na Sunday 14 September omni City special Vegas omni big matches but omo wini na fempo 20 September omone Chelsea the Blues na na mo akose sa match we de ombe United ho adwuma papa mizide say sa match we Chelsea United game way and I'm paying for Pam Ruben Amorim now Bruno Fernandes and I'm not boy Brian in Bemo after saying Bemo Bob no touching you know now fans na be gumu obi kra nya na bono kra na otimu sampa na Bruno kra no kakra and still was kakra mo so kopie mo no mo kra no kakra Brian in Bemo and so etimi free pitch na so a jade won sam ade amount na Chelsea for say United mo ya unsa mo bre players on so no omani nche na Alejandro Garnacho no FM 98.9 Ben Kromo ama Garnacho agia tum say na Chelsea ne de the number 1 destination ho anoko onko bebia United for so agia tum say 40 million pounds ne de omesom na Chelsea for say 40 no yamfa ni nyina mamo ehye say be 40 ni nyina mamo ya mamo 35 na de aka ne ya add-ons Intianen Koma, United in penny for any Chelsea D says Sansano, Eco Yepayodia, Nachese Alejandro Garnacho no, Obuna Ketemo, Akopiemo, Chelsea, Soya, Jadon Sam Ete amount. Now, the League Cup no. yɛnhwɛ teams akɛseɛ pabene pa a ɔmo nso atumi afiri mu ɛwɔ hɔ. West Ham United ojugu bye bye. AFC Bournemouth Antoine Semenyo ojugu bye bye. Sunderland ojugu bye bye. Leeds United ojugu bye bye. Manchester United ojugu bye bye. Manchester United ojugu bye bye. Special census Manchester United ojugu bye bye. Na ultimu sa ba United enso atumi afiri mu kama ɛwɔ hɔ. Na ene the next ties we say and Port Vale and Arsenal, Swansea City and Nottingham Forest, Lincoln City and Chelsea and the Burnley, Tottenham Hotspur and Doncaster, Brentford, Aston Villa and the Huddersfield Town and Manchester City, Liverpool, Everton now on the Southampton about Newcastle United and Bradford and so at the Pimeni 15th and the 22nd and a first leg no and also Ebekoso and as a games no and also Ebekoso hall in the other ties no say and Ebeko Sheffield Wednesday and a Grimsby Manchester United Masters Omunomo and Ekwakobo Wolverhampton Wanderers etrefie na omne Everton e dia boani Crystal Palace and Millwall Burnley and Cardiff Wrexham and Reading and Puerto Rican Athletic and Wycombe before at the Bible so Barnsley and Brighton and Hove Albion now Fulham and Cambridge and so at the Appointed we and Carabao Cup next fixtures no and the two Kama at the amount and then anyway at exactly 4 p.m. UEFA Champions League draw no Ebekoso UEFA Champions League draw no Ebekoso Port no I ready come up na Poakwa no Paris Saint-Germain Manchester City Bayern Munich Liverpool Inter Milan Chelsea Dortmund Barcelona Wemo Enemeki Poakwa no Portugal Arsenal Leverkusen Atletico Madrid Benfica Atalanta Villarreal Juve Eintracht Frankfurt Club Brugge when so Enemeki Portuno Portreno say Enetia Tottenham Hotspur PSV Eindhoven Ajax Amsterdam Societas Sportiva Calcio Napoli Bobokono Sporting Lisbon Olympiacos Slavia Praha Bodo Glimt Marseille when so Enemeki Portreno and a Port 4 no say Enetia FC Copenhagen AS Monaco Galatasaray Union Air St. Gallus and so Elho, Karabakh, Athletic Club Bilbao, Newcastle United, Pafos 4 for the very first time in the club history no, Omonso Etimi Eriamo and a Karat Amati, Omonso Etimi Eriamo Kama Elhonoma, Jadon Sam, Ajay Emma, now say and a rules in it here, call it to them and that's mommy. Now, yes, each team will face 2 opponents from each pot. Each team will face 2 opponents from each pot. Say and it here. And our teams ranked 1st to 8 automatically advances to the round of 16. Until your boy, not just say, Omo Beye, we know, Omonso Ebetimi Akko, 8 teams no, meda top no, Omonso Ebetimi Akko, when automatically, every round of 16. And I said last season, now teams ranked 9th to 24th, no, Omonso Beko playoffs, and a PSG, Mono Madrid, so Echo ball last season, no, teams ranked 25th to 36th, no. Omo automatically omo free and yadia ye be relegate to Mako Europa League and conference u free away free and then kakra no so eba na yes 1000 balls and then ya de be draw no 1000 balls and ya de be draw no na yes 1000 balls no the draw team sitting there ya each team bia ebenya ball no 8 na yese bibia ekoye eho nti rules ne ados ye pa ye ntimi enkenkan na enfa ma na onima bemu aye friend Randall Kolo Money o nei oni Juve awie bibia abemu no so eko 5 million euros loan deal and oko na yese se loan no spell no eba na wie na se ni mo kon kan dia 55 million euros there. Juve Bobo Kono so betimi atua e de ama Paris Saint-Germain na ono so etimi akopie mo ho na yesesa contract no e betimi last be till 2030 na yesa be mu ano from June 2026 na de 2030 and obetna Juve abo adwuma na Christopher Nkunku ene kunkron wakoti atomo e wo AC Milan ono mo e kwakọ bo adwuma fi se nei negotiations ni bibia ko benkroma abemu ano so agye atom say yes obekọ Giuseppe Meazza San Siro na ono so akopie mo ho na yes 30 to 40 million euros there AC Milan for no ebetimi atua na omotiama Chelsea bobo kono Chelsea tonaton omo bo adwuma pa ohwe players amaton ene score ma enya frima utumu sampa bibia ekoye ho na Manchester United fan we ana ohwe ni tiri ho Collins fato so mame ni tiri ho kusu na masa the city of Manchester ade baba fo ni wa na no se baba fo papa no pa ha no mugro na mom mashebo se United entimi win 5 games and twice so anya de obeyimiti se United win 5 games o de so money teams in ketwa se League Cup na nka wache Grimsby no wa bono na bia akwachi Burnley no wa bono na say ochi City mo Chelsea mo no bobo mo twice 5 times na ne makoyimiti no na afuto gagra me de man obeti mi dunu for obeti yeah, United had to be agro no. Utri ebefu ache pa. 5 games, onga say 2 games nka. Enti enene komo kakra Manchester United fan also eka enano pay eka wansem ede amount. Na yenti tom kakra the 145th edition of the US Open Flashing Meadows 2025. Now say NTA can actually say we na the last Grand Slam of the season. Yeah, but now men singles no egusua ekoso tententia adaje eni posokra. Now say ena memana femino ekoye Leon Harris every South Africa on Taylor Fritz from USA world number 4 and the boy ekoye 6-4 6-7 2-6 4-6 in favor of Taylor Freight and so etimi akonenim kama pa Francis Tiafo if USA on a Martin Dam from USA or USA affair world number 17 up against world number 431 not just a way the mismatch anesa a Korea 6-4 7-5 6-7 7-5 in favor of Francis Tiafo on also etimi akonenim Alexander Zverev if Germany or a world number 3 on it Tapoli Alejandro from Chile world number 122 and I did also and also a Korea 6-2 7-6 6-4 in favor of Alexander Zverev. Zverev so etmia qualify Novak Djokovic if Serbia or a world number 7 on his Zakaria Vanja from USA world number 145 and I did also a Korea 6-7 6-3 6-3 6-1 after say Zakaria uni first set no near him say hey you been shock na but Novak Djokovic etmi bemu ten e come back e win in the camera na Novak after the game and you about playing the so game ne say koye no so bo ankoye no krepa ne say ankoye o se kwan of so ball e tennis no nani anje ho o se du baabi no na ne opponent your friend Sakari no struggle kakra with injury but o say abemwa na yade o wa yade oyobi kwan ka be retire obeka so mo biem na so abemwa no so timi konkoden pa ejina so ma ye wie game no.
Well, not that great, to be honest. I wasn't really happy about my tennis for the first part of the match, but also credit to Zach for playing some really high-quality tennis. And, unfortunate that he obviously struggled with the injury towards the end of the second, but kudos to him for staying on the court. You know, it was obvious that he couldn't serve as well as he did for a set and a half. I wished him all the best at the net. I think he's playing really well.
We and then cover kakra Novak Djokovic and so other two Jaka and I say US Open no we're winning the 4 times the name day honoma or pray say and they on also able to winning for the 5th time the other one sem at Carlos Alcaraz and Mattia Bellucci from Italy and I did also and also a Korea 6-1 6-love 6-3 in favor of Carlos Alcaraz the bisa Alcaraz say more than kind saying on us yeah a fire pa nani age kwan of so ejina court no mu a bot tennis no.
It was I played great to be honest since the beginning until the last ball. Obviously I know Matthias level and today it wasn't his day, but I tried to make the most of his mistakes, tried to be in the match, getting a good rhythm. I think today a few things that I have to improve that I didn't feel as good as I wanted, but in general I'm just really happy with the performance today.
We and then come Carlos Alcaraz and so added two dry yeah bon dero ade ama kama elho uremo mayona fema say ene koye Jalina Ostapenko fi Latvia on Taylor Townsend na ward number 26 up against ward number 139 na che say we dey na nke mismatch o but Taylor Townsend etimichi Jalina Ostapenko upon a chimpre 2 straight set 7-5 6-1 enei Ostapenko nso etimi free US Open mo na ya montra na Prince Hembra na Emma Raducanu efi Great Britain or ward number 36 on a Janice Jen from Indonesia, ward number 149, and also Ekowie 6-2, 6-1 in favor of Emma Raducanu. Now, unim say mixed doubles no more boy no. Na Emma Raducanu, na ne partner. Carlos Alcaraz. Ne bisan say Carlos ni tia wako dreaming. Efatara na so. Na tina wako yi no. Enya insusan so bia kwan ya abemu ano ejina sensan so bottom.
I think he owns it. I think he pulls it off. I think, you know, he's just taken it. And if you own a haircut like that, then it can work. And I think, you know, mixed field, but whatever he does, it's not going to affect what he does on the court. So I'm just happy to see him having fun with whatever.
Na ultimu say US Open way abemu Gini Dimpa Mariano eka no asempa Naomi Osaka kabi Arena Sabalenka so akabi ultimu so mo yada abemu ane pa wan hwe befa ho e de aya ho bebre na ho but me na so Prince Obiba Poakwa Brown ejina me so pampia enye fedi agronti me sorry so me fem poro the show no atoa so kama pa e de aman
Ghana ahode abayesi dinimu Emra ye de crazy kanunie. Hisense Factory Direct promo na sababi o. Na we die e chai kane no. E wo mu say atete so dada. Say who na so.
Efiti 25th, e kopim 29th August.
Yes, atisu say who. Me che say antisu prenu. Emputu oba economy ni mu a. Wo so se fata say wodi de. Wa fa wajunibu. Brand new smart TV a. Wo hwe wo sini papa bi wo so. Fridge kakraka e kwan dem. Na wo dia do niema air conditioner entry nyinam kania na bon from ade ubenya we nyina wo factory direct promo yimu e no da form kra esubi ni babia ko Hisense showroom bia Ghana fa na nyina
Efiti 25th e kopim 29th August
e ma we for ko ho da Hisense everyday prices for everyday people.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there's no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the Made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
Happy 98.9 FM. Mamin ton adie kakra. Isaac Asempa ewa ha sanso ena Lawrence Krobia Asante ono nso ewa ha. Ti en ton adie kakra na Manchester United yen de ya ka ho asem a. Okay, Asempa kra si yen kan nwie. Enti ye ba be ye no kakra na afin. Ya ba fie ne de o mamu hansem a ya bobo anu nyina. Mr. Fusuapia ba betena se no nso ode asom ye nanso ansa no. Soccer bet say men country say omo offer a great opportunity to win even when you are losing. And no a soccer chance. Soccer chance no ne tintini ni tietie nyina ne say for 10 plus matches. Ti obetimi afa 10, obetimi afa 11. Ekwa. Na wafa matches no make sure say matches na wafa ne ebia os na da so no. Sika ye de ato matches no so no. 1.30 or higher. And betimi aye 1.30, 1.35, 1.45 sa. Uluzu ba kupe ewo mu a. You be rewarded with 3 times your stake. Enti yemfa ne say no wa for matches mako 15. And now the Manchester United ye ekoka ho. And now see Manchester United ebe wini and now mo ball draw ya. In betting sense, ka obet no sa code ni nyina ka say. But say offer no make sure say us na ne da so no 1.30 or higher. Uluzu say no. Ye soccer bet reward you 3 times your stake. Sika or the to so no. ye bo ho miensa na ye de ama umpewe na apeka ya motom. Terms and conditions apply. Motor Guinness se men kan kire o se na de the asem we wo kroma nkrofo kan ni we move ubedru bebia we move enra ai bebia me kohwe match no meti wata boys no 98.9 we move omko ba ya na omukuta Motor Guinness de wo bottle yi mu bi ena me busa am se na mo no mo hwe se proudly made in Ghana symbol na eboso ana omo se no so ye de na me se o ade na eboso no se ya ne boss na eboso ba ye tu ye no ya wai na me se ne abre nyina se moto Motor Guinness na mo enjoy revigorate mu wie na mo de agimani a mo make sure say sa made in Ghana symbol no eboso no na ba me hu se ye wo Ghana ha ye ma Ghana fo nti hyene nso pa ye wo Ghana ha na ye ma Ghana fo nso nti Motor Guinness no ono Motor Guinness ni nyina no na oboa ama enei other product ye import free other African countries twife mu ba my Ghana mu no na ano esi na ono mu no na o protect local business who create you are creating and saving jobs na afenso o support Ghanaian businesses na afenso o boost economic growth na afe o show national pride. Motor Guinness made in Ghana by Ghanaians for Ghanaians. Motor Guinness we move enti shenenso famame. Not every chairman is a chairman. Being a chairman is more than a title. A chairman is the one who makes his woman happy in bed. A chairman is the one who gets appellations in the morning. Krobia, unya appellations in the morning. Every chairman would attest that his happiness starts with a kiss. Entimini abema, se o pese o ye chairman idea. Na me this you no esi so say Kim and Pa. You have to start with a kiss. And no kiss condoms. And a kiss FM 98.9. Obi ti se miami nua akwasi asempa si no metimi de asini so 10 times so ye chairman pa. Esan se je no de ono ne di ho adanse ye. Ansa kura na me se mekwa akopɛ bi no wadi ho adanse ye akyerɛ me pa. And start with kiss condoms and go smooth with kiss strawberry gel. Into we every kiss condom for aswe jibu se unya ushia kwanshia wo bra o fill water dispenser nana. Do you struggle to refill your water dispenser? Do you struggle when fetching water to cook from your dispenser bottle? Worry no more. Esan se jibu yaba e the amount. Yes, specially designed 20 liters bottles, eba in 2 forms and are 2 variants. Bako eye the DC dispenser machine eno de obi aye bi. The idea ba
FM 98.9.
The idea ba fe kra ne se ene dispenser bottle ene ye de tap asha no pipe ano no bi no ahye ho. Eno betimi de esi o kitchen. Obetimi de esi o hall. Be bia obetimi de esi. Na nkwale ebua. Jibu su se mensan kan kire se obetimi exchange wo 18.9 liters bottle no e de abeje yen 20 liters bottle ni bia yen ntua sika bia enfen ka ho ye ya refill bottles dispense ama dispenser machines to corporate businesses. Presently ye were 9 African countries a Ghana ka ho. Uba Ghana dia ye were site ahoro bebre ye were airport. Ye were North Legon, ye were Adenta, ye were Su, Asalam Down, Dansuman, Sotium, and Afi Madina. Baby, a mabobo bosuina, so be person on Ijibu Beye Juma as a distributor and as a reseller of your product and a horonina, Oba, ye know Beye Juma. Freyen 030
FM 98.9
528-669 0302 528-669 Jibu, a better life. Isaac Asempa, Manchester United game on boy and run. Then pa ne wo hu bi mu abepese obeka. De he na won kan ye. Then aba Manchester United e na won kan da ene obepɛ sɛ obɛka one Krobia Asante nyina.
Obiba, I would only wish that United for me take drastic steps. I always believe that when the big boys, when they come to the party, my leg in the day. Yes. Me in person United will be winning league, But I hope that they will do well. And by doing well, it means that you see, say United, if they don't do well, a bad thing, I'm a team with Arsenal league. Do you know why? Because United must be able to pick points from teams like City and Liverpool. And Chelsea to help Arsenal win the league. That is the truth of the matter. So Ube winning league, Say for instance, 2 seasons ago, if
Happy FM 98.9
Tim Papa say by Sunday.
Yeah.
That day now Arsenal and Tottenham boy Arsenal winning I think 3-2.
3-2.
That same day now Nottingham Forest any City so boy now is it who was the striker was it Chris Wood? Wasted so many chances.
Yes.
That was the same. One boy did not 11:30. Yes, and one bomb didn't you race. That day, and let Chris Wood wasted
all the chances.
So inka ultimately shemu ba kwa. Think a league inka the story would have been different, right?
Sure.
So that's why I'm saying that you need some of these teams, so be able to pick points be from the big boys. And United, one of the big boys at a critical stage, you're waiting to pick points from a City or a Liverpool when they are in good form. That's why many NG say United are not doing well. At least league the main person beji, Champions League main person bebo, Europa main person bebo, Conference League main person bebo. But they must be doing well. Say they be able to challenge some of these big boys. So Arsenal, the United for some own to me Arsenal for some time I don't to me Arsenal don't to me no. But with my home, I pick points from their city rivals, Man City, and from their arch rivals, Liverpool. Inti say almost make keep more media me depa. I'm keeping no. It should be there. The 10 years contract, Krana. I'm sure no man. I'm on 10 years contract. Some say they be a baby. You go sit here. We see. Me see Premier League no. About Buna ma 3 back no. Obese san no. Now they need that no say what is 3 back no.
And Obese san ko assistant.
The comments are passing here about I like players, they always try to prove their managers wrong. Just get the opportunity and prove your manager wrong. And right now, you Ganini
Kobe
Menu. In fact, according to my coach, or Nyadi into Osamoton, he feels that only Bruno Nair competing for
Happy FM 98.9.
I'll stage Bruno, and therefore it will be best for him to leave. But in draft, best player for United on the day.
Sure.
And who was such a player? Now what this who got the money idea, you feel that they should play ahead of him. And he is the one who deserves to go. So I always say that Mwani Janidi, he has a very long way to go. Said na Krobia Aircan. You cannot use your performance in the Portuguese league and say that Mayade Huntino may replicate the same over the Premier League. It doesn't work that way. And when you say systems, yeah, the players about systems. So you can go and meet a certain club. When you say Pep, the tiki-taka not obono. And every club in the Premier League about tiki-taka, even under Pep. Why is he able to play tiki-taka? Because our players are almost suited
that formation,
that system,
that system.
So players now are available. No, bit about a certain system. So he was fortunate to get players as Sporting at that time. Almost the philosophy and the system. Not or achieve results. This same system, or the Bahamas na going 5. Yes, this same Sporting system, or the Bahamas na him as na Papa and the Super 5. So it will not always work. Until you should know that and adjust. That's it.
And no, asempa me pacho ma special emra. Sabredi say uye SHS liver now person ye dwuma te say security personnel there a company be abankran ha omo recruit security personnel for application ebra front desk of happy ye wa salam down na ye ma wo adwuma ni tutumrika na bra esan say limited space na ewo ho edema ma men ka on so say happy FM Valentine mass wedding 26 no baso. Are you ready to say I do without breaking bank? With just 1,000 Ghana cedis, obenya the wedding of your dreams enti hyene so
Happy FM 98.9.
Yeah, mount a accommodation, hotel accommodation, yeah, mount wedding outfit, yeah, mount great reception, any the kike kaunina, yeah, deco a honor, decoration or yeah, my fepa, yeah, the car and a baby foul, yeah, mount professional premarital air counseling. Now, for yet you chow for any videos, Naya Mautini, uti and makeup any adina at the amount for 20 years in any ISL Jumedi, but far forms. Or the premises of a Happy FM. Or a salam down. Can who 10. So per se, o sponsor and answer enquiries be and our per se ubusemu afre 0244 906235 and answer 0302 254858. Happy FM Valentine Mass Wedding 2026. Award on another level. Don't do terms and conditions apply. Sabre ujam aba se wabadia. Boweni anko.
Big goal. Big goal. Big goal.
Hey, number one everywhere you go. Big goal. For the friends and the family. Big goal. Big refreshing moment. Big goal. For the kids and the adults. Big goal. Boys and girls with a drink up. Big goal. Everywhere the party day. Big goal. We go mash up the place with it. Big goal. Greatest in every battle. Big goal. 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 Greatest in every battle. Big goal. Big goal. Big refreshing moments.
Big ol' drink. Big refreshing moment. Another quality product from Trillium Industries. This advert is FDA approved.
Ghana, ahoɔden aba yɛsi di ne mu. Emra yɛde kura sika no nie. Hisense Factory Direct promo na sa baabi o. Na wei die, ɛkyɛn kane no. Ɛwɔ mu sɛ yɛatete so dada. Sɛ hu na so.
Efiti 25th, Ekopim 29th August.
Yes, ati so sɛ hu. Mekyerɛ sɛ ɛnti so mprenu. Emputu ba economy ni mu a. Wo so sɛ fata sɛ wodi dɛ. Wa fa wadwini bu. Brand new smart TV a. Wo hwɛ wo sini papa bi wɔ so. Fridge kakraka, ɛkwan dam. Na wodi load wo niema. Air conditioner entry nyinam kanea. Na bon from ade. Ubenya we nyina wo factory direct promo yi mu. One da form kra. Esubi ni bebia. Ko Hisense showroom bia. Ghana fa na nyina.
Efiti 25th, Ekopim 29th August.
Emma waiting for ko da. Hisense. Everyday prices for everyday people.
Eraso ye ram ye mai mon sama woro ayatimi aboa no nyina na ye de ebe bre office abre e de ekosema a e de kosi dunuma edi ye ni mensam no e dewa dodo na etse wote no e na ene yasamu bia ese wo so utimi ete e wo ye mai mon sama woro rampa cho ansara kra ma me ka wo de hye so se high sense be ka cho se ene de bia be ka cho se enkotwa agyawajo ba bia sansensem pa no wo a enkotie nsembone e na afi eye ewo ho ayemfia no nkoso bonyuma eno nti na high sense be ka cho se eno no wadam soko ewo TV and afi home appliances are use electricity na enti de otie mi a hye so de kai se ene high sense ewo kwan pa wakofa ne ma yaba efie ba akodi kozi ni num so no wasai ama manufacturing warranty a ene de obeye ewo ho ene se bibi tochima wo de wato no a oboa ema wo kra no mpacho tu na mo ne ko high sense for so ne pa ewo ho a ene me ne wo kase free microwave ekosi washing machine nyina no obetimi aye ede ama wo tie TV over 32 inches ekosi 110 inches or no 80 kama pa na uwie so a laser TV na dem say afia tsa no manu mana say yoyo aboa na odansuo mu a waye te say owo na oye fish no yo fia na no fia e tare down wa e say design bi na waye e de abom pacho tu na mo ko sisi a high sense be ma sa ne ma nyina ebi entie nyina ma hoden no so enti wani gisem ene say wo to a me pacho utimi ekora wo energy kama pa e ma bibia timi ekonkan Tuanamoko Miamiawi, Amahia, East Legon, Accra, Chudu, La Paz, Bachona, North Industrial Area, Junction, Mo, Achimotamo, West Hill, Small Tema Committee, welcome to 25 Kaswa, and Afe, Naya Kissiman, Pacho, Kumasi City Mall, Afe, Uko Kumasi, a doom post office, or it may in any post office on Yano, which you are in Bronumu, Ewa, Tafo, and Afe. Tanoso esa Kumasi wa kantiawa ufiwa afu eni chemo osunya na akotamale watushi abepiemu ewo bebia ye fra takra de na oboase na wasan adane ho aba bepiemu ewo takwa ena mpacho mankesim ena afi ye techima nyina nso no obetimi ahu omo ho na uwia kofodua wakai ahye nso eho eye koku ansane eye abranti a ye fra no eye krobia asante omo ahinkromu no ene ho no enso na okimi akwa akotobi ho a dindindin 0302550000 high sense everyday prices for everyday people. Yen free samno asedia. Yen frase entimi free ene police ladies no ase omo Cote d'Ivoire omo guso adwumaden na enra omo bo moden etimi ekokunden pa edi enkunim pa na enye asem ketwa ewo honoma eno ho nsensem enso etimi epie na kai nation nso se de bebie ena omo na eno ena akoba se Yusuf Bazegi atimi akasa afa ho enti hwa omo wini 3-1 na nya asem ketwa ma no na etwa so ye broni na obo police ladies no no so ejina mu tetete bro mo she go no na eno ena Yusuf Bazegi say match bia ne nsakaya omo
That is why as a team, so we the coaches we had to brainstorm a lot of our game plan with certain players because every players that you have to use. So that is why the changes. We are the coach.
And someone Otimi added to Eja Elho na National Sports Authority TMNation and Sopa. Yata bo mochi pa me de ya na du ba kura se de si bo mochi no kromo ho sa ya mobo azem pa munya omo a omo timi tete omo nam se enya de omo ye omo adwuma yi me ka se no esupon agoprama so omo nche se na enya pa ye siwie 2008 na nkasa no na aka about 25% na 75% complete na mpacho se say dia me na we ka se no park no ankasa pitch no ma ye ho adwuma na afi ho anso ma sisi ne hwe ko Facebook na join 98.9 na afi etimi ewura mu ho na no akire no so mesrem a enra ye bo made na me ko wura mu na afi me ko hu nze eda ho ewo empo onua for baby a omakofa aba na me hwe na ene na chese yen kopisa papa ye frɛ no Joseph Alabi se send city ene se boss our Western region Joseph Alabi oka ensem ewo honoma na eno so se what say baby adro ni de se say de obetun dia police aka ne man ketewa bi enti asepa mo na mota aka se ene sefo ne nya omadwuma ye ni ade no me pa cho se say de esupon o ma ye ho adwuma nyame atom etan eba be bobo de fede pa eno enso de kakra etimi epio eno nso yewuram na afa yemra ne me piemu ewo clubs no ase me pa cho me ne edi nkomo se ya no na nation subsidy some kakra to now assistant coach your friend Johnson Smith or see your catch obia said you obia na dwene so obeji league no sanso na nations so why omo so eboa omo ho omo target
league no worry another or bia be pre obeji first etia so ye pre there ye be first
we ayen someone otimi added to Johnson Smith here no so entokua bi wo mu team ni mu omo hwe se ometu atua san entokua ne kwan no so omo ye ne kakra se de be omo beti mi atua entokua no nation so
but yeah ready for Poakwa so and then gaps but they even consider they fail and this year no maybe you fail gaps no they mean no or you seeking tonight yeah on the really you are the aka for play you know behind you there oh them play no or heart or kotoko or other team you are big but yeah youngsters that are filling gaps.
As a pa, what did he share the word papa or analyze issues? We are not actually the funny side of it. So I just have to now, me pacho ye room. Yes, I go na ye copy muna and you qua democracy cap ebe baso. Na Speaker of Parliament, Papa, in front of Right Honorable Alban Sumani Babin. And some kakra etimi atoja wo se wo hwe ani mu ne pai bone se sa democracy no cap no betimi a motivate and inspire emrante ne mabawa.
In a very light manner, it carries a lot of essence and importance to us and to the world in general. So let the democracy cup become a lasting tradition, a tradition that echoes across generations. And it's my prayer that it inspires our youth.
Hello. What's our boy? We want to be consumed. Na some so no na mi jama ara some kakra. Ara some kakra say na no na lumba koye. So ne krum ha enu kresem ne say na amanfo aboto pa. Oh, yeti wan ye say minister. Omane bo ama so ko na amanfo so aboto. Na ye refi say Ashanti Gold so ko. Omko ye nya omaye na supporters no. Omokwatras na omuso de omonyom ene omoniema banti Ashanti Gold on the funny side and of course a sad side of the story no say nene supporters na kwahye omoniema omoyentiti enyom omobɔ no achi de tia me boss anyo no ko Facebook sisi akohwe ade kode no kresem ne say Ashanti Gold trophy cabinet no ya edan mu ayehwe na obi antimi hye dan kɔ ho sisi na supporters no omokɔ peki no ubie ho na omutwetwa ya da ja omokeka bom no matro so GFA should save Ashanti Gold. Ashanti Gold Supporters Union are still in tears. Also, Abuakese. What top from say brim. Eti Sada Ekoya ya de sida me pacho me kai say biaba akope na beto electronic appliances a ebeboa wo enoa any high sense for 030255.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there's no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the Made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
Tovila Water Solutions. Tovila Water Solutions. If in a water treatment you define it. Tovila Water Solutions. Technical support for your water systems. Tovila Water Solutions. Water research deo. Training deo. Tovila Water Solutions. Water dispensers, drinking water supply. Tovila Water Solutions. We they provide safe water for your homes. Companies, industries, communities. Government and non-governmental organizations.
When it comes to customer satisfaction and professionalism in water solutions, Tovila Water Solutions is the #1 in Ghana. You can contact us on 055 24 90 864. We are located at Titegu, Accra, Ghana.
Alone, we can only go so far. But when we move together, there's no limits to where we can go. Together, we move with joy. We move to our own beats. We move with the natural goodness of Malta Guinness. A feel-good refreshment with vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, and B6. Grab a bottle of Malta Guinness now and feel the vim. Malta Guinness, we move. Always check out for the Made in Ghana symbol. This advert is FDA approved.
The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. The luckiest. Luck is everywhere. For everyone, yeah. What do you do? When you need some money, you go free hustle, you go bread. But you need some luck today. Just dial *712 hash. Make you play the game and win. Oh. Buy for your mama, buy for your papa, buy for your brother and is everywhere, for everyone, yeah.
You could be the luckiest.
8.9 FM. Ma minka was say a reputable company. Ewo Enkraha, we nye watchman po. We drivers and the air pelmo. Then say no de my did that. And no my did. So now no SHS livers. SHS livers. We there fa SHS livers. Na omo abefie na nse omo awi a omo no omo hia se so omo nya bibi ye ni manimu ye omo ne ye from ba we dey fa professional drivers na ese o license na ese esi ana se edi me pa cho se uni si ana di a employment we enye wo na ye pew make sure say o ye professional driver car dey unimu ka pa na o license no so e qualify wo uhia si ana se di now the afa wadwuma say oye ukuta C and D now you're interested so bed drive here company say for or application letter now for a copy of your driver's license C or D no fa kan na fa bra the premises of Happy 98.9 FM ne be fa adwuma mu pa me pa wo chawo me kai wo say 2025 GMA Japan Motors Corporate Run and Walk no baso Shannon so say afie de no the 15th anniversary. Tie de kire ne say ya ye dwumadie ya makoma enfie makoma ye dunan afie de no next month na eba so ye ya ne aye say enfie dunum ye de ye hye bibia ase a ye pa nkrofo beba na ma betitare ho afie omo ye ba kominu a na omo apɛ baabi atana dwumadie eba so 22nd September 2025 was Silver Star ta da yes adwumadie to celebrate Kwame Nkrumah Memorial day shenenso ye we are 25% of the ebenya nyina ye de koma Ghana Blind Union 25% of your process a ebenya no ye de koma Ghana Blind Union no mo so e de aye omunyuma omo de ye abre nyina registration for individual no 100 Ghana cedis registration for individual 100 Ghana cedis but obetimi a register o corporate team no obetimi a register now register there na offer number c 0208 565397 and I say 0206 784956 shenenso say afie de no omo a etayechi as sponsors no Silver Star Auto YTV Silver Star Tar Happy FM, Lakeside Estate, YFM, Zen Fusion Consultancy, Japan Motors, NFA, Global Media Alliance, Shannon Sopa Famame. Corporate run, Afidiano, 15 years of running.
FM 98.9.
With purpose, Shannon So Famame. E-production said, an idea. Ye deliver first class, a first class production company. Shenenso. Ye transforming ideas into compelling audio and visual stories. Na ye leverage on technology, creativity. Na ye deliver a master class piece, creating memories into Shenenso. Bibi ebeyama obia ade a obetimi de ato ho afebo. Enche bia meko chebi na otwemienu atwamu yi. Na mekofa ye family album. Me kuhu picture na me wo 8 years. Picture na me wo 8 years na me faida obi hu no o de besere me anti say me ma hu da. Me ti aye ketwa na maye hwia na me gina ho na Christmas. Me de kire no na mo so 25th Christmas na mo twa me sa picture no.
Happy FM 98.9.
Say nipa de o mi fa o
Bring picture ya.
It was on Facebook.
Bring picture ya. Uposi ya ni kon aya hwie wo na ye ofe.
Na ye me.
Na ye wo ye ono a ono bring obi ka se ko post.
No, I'm saying that no, it's not about of all his pictures. Sometimes we post memories to see where we have come from.
Okay.
So later, on one crack post a picture of the wedding. Or didn't see that one? the wedding na me yeah the best man na ye jina
me ni shadow ye hu sa picture no de na ye focus on pa ye ushu
me shoe na mpa
na focus on pa me ni shadow enti shadow frame say na wo hu ojam shoe na say
no agombi na gombia even agombia
oh god Erade asempa de erade
even agombia shoe This is so for that we use.
That is when 2016. Asema ye can 2016.
Almost 9 years ago.
Almost 9 years ago. Asema na ye can. Say time akwesi no nte se ne. Na onye sika ne, onye sika tie sikafuo mu.
We nyina ya asem.
Onye sika tie East Legon Hills papa bi sikafuo nko a na
we nyina ya asem.
Ono ani fie kese e na gate san da no.
Obiba. Ya se hunu no. Hwe. Obiba. We be free.
Yes,
but we were not where we were. That is the import of it.
Yeah.
So we hear Brenya, that's why the team. Indra, and we show messages are. Minya ye.
Team need the encrofo afi the team.
We see. Indra, girls be na. O me ba me hwe. Almost no, almost share the team near there. Na me say.
Asempa, on timi nka sembia on relate with the mother. Asem bie ni ho me na nante
ko ebe na ye manti ya ko ye bahina wo ahin usoro ahin na odi de ebre ye emma aye be
production say core values eye creativity, innovation and empowerment. Enti bibia ye bia no wei enti ene ye de ese ye emfa ho ene dwumadi na ye say private, say public, say NGO, say a socially responsible project and the abano no you deliver TV commercials, jingles, videography, photography, documentaries, music videos, you rent equipment, live streaming ya be weddings, parties, any the keke kan ho nyina ye deliver so you deliver with speed and creativity. Connect with e-productions all social media platform. At e-productions GH and I say obe locating in premises of Happy FM Asalam down Freyen 0242 755 323 0242 755 323 and I say 0202
Happy FM 98.9
0302 254 858 and I say send your email eproductions@gmaworld.com. E-productions capture the moment. Krobia, ene die Orua Henry Asante Chum say. Okay.
Yesu Christo for no to mu dwumadi so. But has of folk na say man tro no anti no. E man escape him kakra. Has of folk.
Okay.
E dey almost squad o register o wie bibia for 2025-2026 season no.
Agbeshi kan ho.
Yes, say netie.
Na say Agbeshi, emo ye den no ban na buy no. Na mo register Agbeshi. Nti emo ye den no mo timi register.
And mpacha omo ne betinya kan officially dey o memma hwe manyani. Omo ne betinya kire mu ye. Benjamin Asare.
Odi ama Collins there.
Oh yeah.
Odi ama no.
Ayi.
Odi bobo. Goalkeepers ne ye hwana.
Benjamin.
Mediaman dada. Goalkeepers ne ya.
Benjamin Asare. Sharif Swaib. Solomon Agbeti. Miensa no. Center backs David Opona Frane. Ali Muhammad. Baba Adamu. Calvin Osesibi. Godwin Kujo. Joshua Kujo Anaza. And afi right full backs. Emmanuel Amankwa. Yao Amankwa Befi. Omienu. And afi left full backs. Samuel Amankwa beshe 12 JC. And Ransford Mensah beshe 13 JC. These are it is only your 13 JC. Only a friend of Ransford Mensah. Afi central midfielders no. Rafael Amponsan beshe 14 JC. Abdul Karim 15. Rocky Jamina. So kind of
me kind of.
Kumasia Sante Kotoko. So 16 JC. Theophilus Collinson and also 17 JC. Kwesi Asma 18 JC. Attacking midfielders. Martin Kakari 19 JC na. George Poakwa 20 JC. Hussein Mohammed 21 na. And Stephen Apia Asari 22 JC. Set or say schoolboy. So kind of. For my shanty good.
Yes.
the ball no papa do be so awonyo 7 doors. Ono ehye 23 jersey. Attackers no Hamza Issa ehye 24 jersey na. Mauli Wayo ehye 25 jersey na. Prince Owusu Kwabena 26 jersey na. Abdul Aziz Adam 27 jersey na. Enoch Asubontin 28 jersey na. Frank Abora Duku ehye 29 jersey. Mandatory GFA under 17 youngsters
under 19
under 17 to under 19.
Okay.
Steven Otopa or your goalkeeper.
Steven Atopa. Na Atopa mebao. Steven Atopa.
Atopa na say Otopi.
Sana
Atopa na.
Otopa. Otopa.
Ah, okay.
Otopa. Minimum sofo bi kra friend no. Ebi mo so born Otopa.
Atopa
no Otopa. Oborn Otopa. Wona obeka Atopa. Watopa bu nti. Oti Otopa o say ya Atopa. Special to asoma me.
Felix Otoboa also a center back. And after Calvin appear midfielder DM. And Zaid Suraj midfielder. And after Henry Kwaku Boating and so attacker. It is Sana Isitie. And a more unregistered player back.
Unregistered.
Ramsey Yusuf Ahmed. ACL. Intinama.
Unregistered. And in all no has a register.
In all no. Omo ewo 35 to 40 squad per the under 17. Sana kotokode ne de. I understand under 17 nyam account. But me hwehwe mu nyensi ntina mintimi fa ma.
No, kotoko mehu
about 35 but
mehu we bia omo register 15 players
for the league na.
No, me can say players omo top for you 15.
Yes. And then I make say and already omo wo
Hamzata. Walid.
Yes. Neymar.
Walid Neymar no all the voice by
Happy FM.
Hamzata
91.9.
Philip Amo. Inusa Adams.
Yeah.
Hilary Adabo. Hubert Jau. Francis Aqua.
Yeah.
Johnson Owusu Opon. Ono na almost almost terminating the contract no.
Yeah.
Ono abeka ho asem this week o kan.
Kodogwaye signings ba o.
Set Kwajo. Zakaria Fuseni. Joseph Amua.
Yeah.
Listowell Lord.
Yeah. Lord Listowell.
Shaibu Abubakar. Ena Aziz Haruna.
Yeah.
Ena ba konso kan ho Donzo. Morfin. Donzo. Enti in all no 15 players and omo ato. This transfer nko 15 players.
What they count 15 players are now 16 players na be 31. Now some register under 17 so far because GFC.
Yes.
Monday.
Yes.
See your bobo aye hunu mu 2 and 3. Still
we should expect at least 2 players. You know I have a problem.
And Crawford raised a lot of issues.
Do you know why I have a problem? Me say Nana Otumfo I'm almost 7 million cedis
for transfers
for recruitment.
Okay, for I can use the right technical word recruitment. Yes.
Prince.
Enti anu nkyere se o nya kura na ese o koto. Yankase fa koto players
7 million. It's got to telling us that it can get them quality players from African continent or even here. Quality like top players out Africa be top players like Yakuba Mo Imbella Mo Yakuba Mo type unyebi. Who may not be as expensive as if you're more in there. But the same way you brought them, are you saying that you can't get the Simba or Nelmo type?
Like my problem is one is
98.9
15 one window.
No, and I'm saying that for 15, over to me,
I'm breaking it down.
15, you say 3 players via Muscan, not a quarter 1 player from outside. Which means you have 5 quality players, 1 defender, 1 midfielder, 1 attacker, 1 winger.
On be complementing
way. You don't need too many players. You don't need a handful of a whole set of players.
Karim Zito,
$61,959,000. Sika $610,000.
No. 6 million.
6
million. No,
in dollar term. In dollar term now.
6 million.
No, I said 1,000.
It's 610,000.
Yeah, 10,000.
950.
10,000.
Okay.
Ghana cedi.
Yeah, 10,000.
Dollars.
No, me.
Eti say if I said there's a pair kind of crown. Ubeti your player $150,000. Where your quality power.
No, that means if I $100,000. That means I get 600,000. And say $100,000 can get you quality.
Yes.
On African continent, quality. Quality
power.
And we are sure say Abdul Karim Zito and or recommend the players we in as a protocol enter. No, because he is the coach.
And Karim Zito and he's even having a problem with said the Nyoma with transfer way. The man is not even happy.
So who is
not in charge? So who is doing it?
So then he's not
happy.
in charge.
No, some of the signings on recommendations. But one more Edna baby.
Krobia, this 15 Emuahe Ena Abdul Karim Zito recommending
and also P.
Now when
the normal norm.
Oh, because do for play with
because Ike the entire me busa
supporters in penny for patrons for players wom
tie Krobia team in pacho the entire me busa sa asemu I know for a fact and Ike opa busa check free and me see wanna check because of way with a year ora Aminu Shadow even at dreams say o recommend the player Edema Abdul Karim Zito na ono ankɔhwɛ ne kura on person be player nanim
yeah
and even at dreams
I remember
tie me onima kasa in confidence ono ansana player obeto sign ono recommend see and sign ono na on share wo kura no enye 3 times and dey na free dreams ekokotoko a big club like Kumasi Asante Kotoko now you are going against your principles. No, club ya me hame. So yes, me sitting about hame because as a coach, Adia Bako Awapa is your principles.
Yes.
And what's our double as technical director?
On ye happy. Wow, park one more ball got cut off for any idea.
On ye happy. No, Jai, sir, on ye happy, Jai.
I didn't hear money costing beyond or no control. And yen answer yenimwa. Look, near my cosu. Yeah, a ban transfer anytime you
as Kotoko coach. Adia beye beyond wo NCSC or 2 for say Yemfa Imano for Swapia Emebo Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
But 2 for winning.
That's the only thing you can't protest. No, enti kwesi apia enna o ti wona omo players we ana Malik Jabel ana se Nana Pinkra ana se hwana
kwesi apia na was offer problem asem kasi nyino na say your question more
kwesi apia
onu a wote Sudan Oti Saudi Arabia born in Sudan matches what chance tournament how do you then blame him
ni rule na kwesi apia rule na o play wo kotoko IMC ni mu no in terms of the technical aspect no say ye didi nkomo sign players ni ade and we are known to believe that even these foreign based players never no majority of them you known by our recommendations
but Kotoko management member which comprises Nana Africa kwesi awua ono ne da o manu then Christopher Damenya director of operations Samuel Safuduku, head of
communications
relations, and I say communications. Dr. Prosper Nate Ugum. No. Oh no, you're out.
Oh no.
Now, when you look at all this, recently, guy no the Beka
Ascension from Legon cities. Kwabena Ascension.
Mo ena akwesi appear forming as international relation and technical directorate officer. Ena mi bisa se we nyina na. Me sure so opim so beka se monkoto we no na monkoto we the ono be provide le say sika mbe hianie monye and now team no so they say they finance straight from you ahimfio manhia o
and Ike kaneno so bu ana supporters ni bi onu omudi nkomo wa kira omo kan say sika free manhia ma sika free and nei
manhia na kasa 7 million
for 2 years yes every money Kumasi Asante Kotoko mu efiri menhia from otumfo direct. So now what will be the blame game?
Is not an app in can or the head.
Yes.
Enti ono na enye Kotoko na e wo mutu ni din se Florentino Perez. Sana Florentino Perez as sign players no. Sana Florentino Perez issue sika the top players no. You see they should be on top of a juma na eden e dia ma wo no. And me because time anana e dia juma ne man panifu we. Aside say we ye coach we ye hina no mpanifu mienu ana o sheda etena na egwam bo wo mo kokko say mo na me de me Kotoko no ehye mo nsa na na penkra ene James Kwesi apia o se Kwesi me di club ya moyi me dia moyi na de bia eka Kwesi minim say baby eduide wa na wo betumi aye den aboa me ana said dia obi biara ba Kotoko a management beba board members beba ba wo mbeko bia na wo mo de ka twitwiri na akwa dana na so na netua ana na hu say impenifo ameni wo mu di ejuma ekura no per even the certificates any enuoma na penkra. This is a proper accountant. Na feel say eba ni sikasem ni ade a obetumi ayeden aboa na ejuma e de amani yie. Enti as an experienced accountant at Sedia na penkra eye no. Sa issue of home releases katuto to players bia sa keke. And who Ben and I know James Kwesi apia so ehwe to it say some players we sign is we won be here.
Your frost and offer favor.
Obiba
Ajana. Udika okota na unibem chanenso me pacho me nkansa me si udika okota na unibem
ayo mase ba ate uka ko be bi wati ate ba ka be mi da kura se uka ye ho sana ke ye
me wo baby a me wo ho.
Oh, ba kuri dia men ko o fa ne ko e men ko musika temje bidasi.
Eno eye aja. Ya asemu. Bacho ye frost na forever.
The bacho
lawyer koi.
So they incoming chairman isi. The best said that the brain swan. On a player team now any general. How be me about to do na kuli. Now here for concern some like Kosona, the name he say he has one year want to go go here acquire mothers and they got to go past over the Kobo constitution cap now. Move when you go. Those are fine on fast chinchu. A good in some another one. And I feel so Oshe a fine on fast Omunya Kamara or Mama for the Catale equi. And me the talking you. And son at the chat walk. Coach Obu. No, wow, crown fast on dance. We advise them of the moment. I'm very
Menso also only Yame and Tana Frost and offer favor.
He sat down to do not play phobia papa. A pretty as I would choose with us.
Quite call phobia papa call.
Oh, it's a folk when I say, woman to Abanama Chema Yusuf, or no one else, or no better DNA, or they could do bush at us in the so. That was it.
Yen so, yeah, that's a sound so, or the dear by, on so bet me a fre. Na ode
FM
aba
98.9
numbers no 0555657278 and afi 0551563916 pacho your frost and our friend
your friend idi no that fit abora lunch
idi chanity ani enko
your chanity as a prince prince vinchia or na vinchia sampa on say asampa de oti e Manchester so fa un
pa
o ti Manchester team no kra ba de aka nya no kra we who team I don't know say it's a figure she about team you so the team now say go see our own team how be about team you know say as about the wa kan ba say as well kind coach no tie ba sha na nasa de ade ko de sha na akwana o ti je win 5 matches nje ada na mi akwa bebre ọba papa ni o e ba ba no kiri onyi ni jima no
idi ye da se ye fro sen o frɛ frɛ fa
Prince, good morning.
Morning.
But it is
Nyame adumo na mpacho nso e.
Happy 98.9. Me patrol 7 million na more bono. Me patrol my due diligence they will say 7 million. Prince. Hello.
Me patrol ye tio ye atu ye tio kan there.
Maybe do you know the reason why I'm saying that?
No, me me patrol oba e ya dwenkyerɛ enti be kyerɛ wadwen bra na be kyerɛ wadwen. You see, this attempt, say, Oba, you want to cast insinuations any other.
I am not. No. You are educating people. You are educating people. And it is not the right thing.
Adena Oba, eya opeso ye no. Ye mubi, ye betimi aye no more than e bi a okra betimi aye no. Enti Oba eya dwenkyerɛ Oba, ne wa kyerɛ wadwen. E bi a de ye ka no, ene de wo no enya dwen ba ye wadwenkyerɛ, ne wa kyerɛ. Why aton because anyway, we are not all the time.
Prince, Mr. They are all kind of motivation. But radio is to educate, entertain, and inform. This year, Sika Adima for recruitment, 1.5 billion.
How do I verify that figure?
15. And I may say, way before.
Oh no, what's saying?
15B, 15B. And on the account last year, Scana, Nana, the Mamono, and on the boom, and on Moka. It's any say, wouldn't be, it's Nana me bisa say, check it. And you will, 15B, all cities, and not the moment Maybe Sana Moka send 7 million this year, almost 7 million. About the Sa, Obi on Nama own him the right, but you say no credit. It's not me bisa no. And you say, me casting insinuation. You are educating us. You are educating us. It is a bibinia. Ebia, Obia can Obi or how can 7 million or but you said this year I am almost 7 million.
Happy FM 98.9.
Me pacho where we are to. Okay, where we can't or best or bekan. No, Ike, you see. It's not hold on. It's not a matter say one no ye banter na se bibi. See, dear, don't see ye tena ha ho na ye show yi nyina no bia ba na se wabeka bibi na se sebe ye te ha no yenim de ye ka. You see, and ato ye obi a otie show yi pa ene ye da na se otie show yi na osande ne contributions eba show ni so. But in attempt say odi contribution ba no me yese sebi o ase yete ha no ye nim hwe ene ye sorry e betena that is wrong impression and me ntena ha no bia me yes ade no na onko saa keke then I will not be fair to aduma na ye nkasa mpo yete ha na ye no ye fro se o frɛ frɛ
Happy FM 98.9.
Me pacho ma minti o
da simple burger
me pacho achim kade kasa minti o
you are not pay ma minti ani abejafo kaka me kan say commercial santi kotoko ye mpanin to amututu no maye wuri tun maye pa na top ye ko ere Ghana for jojo ye papa ya mo yamumaden eno kre ntimu pantu machi emu chese so yi that Sunday ye ne go start no emu ko timpo mo so mu de kotoko jam plan ni mo ya den ya kia so muye pepe
me da se o frefre achim kade aha ene ye de course ni nyina besi yemre no aso kura aso ene de enche bia na happy eye news team no ba ene eye ka chire kwasi yeboa ena obeba na afei ye de kasebo no de etoso mienu unim sa anopa ye de kan de anopa de no aba ye de etoso mienu beba edu anwumre nso a ye de etoso no a ye de wie eda ni nyina na afei ye de aka ho medin ene Prince Obiba Poakwa bra ma me na Isaac Akwasi asempase na afei nso happy sports team ni nyina nso crop ya sante eka ho special eka ho sanso